Stand up, football fans. What is going on? Bad Dog game number 2. We got the Niners. We got the Packers.
Yes, we do. This should be a hell of a game. And we got the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So the winner of this will go there. State Farm is praying that it is Aaron Rodgers, because then they have both of their representatives. Wow, there's some class right there. Rice and Steve Young.
It's about as good as it gets.
Like they can play. Let me tell you something. I obviously am into the females, but I got to tell you, Jimmy G is a good-looking guy.
Jimmy G is definitely, that's what the kids say, no homo, but Jimmy G is definitely probably the best-looking quarterback in the sport right now.
I mean, he is not. But Jimmy G, probably could get Aaron Andrews. It probably made her day.
Do you think that's how the Patriots draft their quarterbacks? Do you think they go by looks between Brady and Garoppolo?
Tell you what, I don't know. I mean, what does Stidham look like?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't gotten a great look at Stidham without a helmet on.
Yeah, I mean, gotta give you gotta give them their due sometimes. When you talk about that, you're just knowing that guy could pick up chicks if he wanted to. He doesn't have a hard time, especially with 90 million clams. He ain't having a hard time finding a woman.
But what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Johnny T? What's going on, Cushmaster, New York for life? That one guy, 1, 2, 3, Giants Nation in the house. Chris Leone, Gino in the house, MH in the house, Isaiah in the house. Philly fan says stand up. Chris Bad Dog, NFC Championship game. Should be a lot of fun. Don't forget to spike. Don't forget to spike that like, guys. Darren McCardell, Sarah Small, Omkar, Crispy. Thank you. And we're gonna say now we're gonna get out of the way for Porzingis. Go into that description. Subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Johnny T? What's going on, Low Key Isaiah? Thank you guys for being here. So, Bad Dog, I'm into this game because preseason, April, I had the Packers going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, you
so
did.
I got to roll with my pick. Even in my heart, it's saying Niners, the way they've looked. I got to roll with my pick all the way back from April. I got to go with the Packers.
Of course. That was a hell of a prediction.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, anytime you got Aaron Rodgers, you got a chance. We saw the first time these two played, the 49ers waxed them. What the Packers are going to have to do in this game is avoid that third down and long, because that is what killed them. And that pass rush can get there, and if they're in third and manageable, Packers are going to have a good chance in this one. And they got to run Aaron Jones. That's something they're going to have to do.
Yeah, exactly. And they absolutely need to run Aaron Jones. And Chris Leon, thank you for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, we got to get used to clapping now. Yep. Yeah, we got to get used to it. But hopefully it all works out.
We're going to be doing a lot of clapping.
Well, I hope we do a lot of clapping this year. Let me just turn this down, because I'm actually following the chat on my phone because I don't want it to slow down the stream. But thank you guys for being here. I did get the coffee, Lake Nona, sports influencer. I did Sir Rap in the house. And I think it's going to be a great game, though. The key to this game, like you said, the Packers have to be able to run the football. And because the Niners are going to tee off. They're going to win in the trenches. The Packers' weakness is the run defense, and the Niners' strength is the run. So the Niners are going to try to do, in my opinion, to the Packers what the Titans attempted to do to the Chiefs. They want to keep the ball on the ground, wear down that Packers defense over the course of the game, and I think Rodgers is going to have to play out of his mind to win this game.
Right. Yeah, I agree. They're going up against stacked deck, one of the best defenses I've seen in a long time. A pass rush has been amazing. And, I honestly think turnover is going to play a big part in this game. We didn't have a turnover in the last game.
No, we didn't.
No turnovers.
We had a couple that could have been dropped, interceptions, things like that.
I think turnovers play a big part in this game. Johnny T says, what do you guys have to eat? I'm sure Bad Dog's diet was probably grilled chicken. I was actually telling Chris, I live on chicken and oatmeal right now. But because I had no time, I told him I stole one of my kids' macaronis and cheeses. But you can see there's only 230 calories in there. So that's my dinner, 230 calories. So there was one slice of turkey up there. I ate that too. So probably about 280 calories for dinner.
Yeah, I had the cold cuts. I had cold cuts in the fridge, so I just ate those real quick. Had a cup of coffee like Bad Dog. Got my waters ready for the game, and we're ready to go, man. We're ready to go, and I think it's going to be a fun game. I hope you guys enjoy it with us. And thank you so much, NJMHK with the fist pound. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the love, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. What's going on, Steven Castillo? Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today, and hopefully you guys enjoy this game with us tonight. I'm going to be into this game because I like Aaron Rodgers, always have, and I want to see him get his second ring. I really do.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, thank you so much.
Chris, I'm going against you. Sorry.
And Sarah, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You can forget about it. She says, love you. Go Niners and Chiefs, baby. Love Andy Reid. I'm a big Andy Reid fan, too. I'll be very happy if he does get a ring as well.
Andy Reid is a big fan, too, if you know what I'm saying.
But thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
And Andy Reid could not be on my diet if his life depended on it.
If Andy Reid was on your diet, he would drop 40 pounds in the first 2 days.
If Andy Reid was on my diet, take the T off the word, and that's what would happen to him.
How many?
Oh, sorry, Smoke Show just came up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Aaron Andrews in the house.
Speaking of which, Jimmy Garoppolo might have something to say to her if it's over. This is the first time that they've met since he said, thanks, baby, or whatever he said to her on Halloween.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Yes, it probably is. And Greatness, thanks so much, man, for the love. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, good to see the 49ers stand for the national anthem. Yeah, it's always nice to see. You don't like controversy. Kick is away. The 49ers are going to start with the ball, and it's going to go into the end zone. So let me move that little football. Niners are going to start with it. No score here early on. And Jimmy Garoppolo and the number 1 seeded San Francisco 49ers. And this team, Bad Dog, gives me hope as a Giants fan. They go from the basement to the penthouse in 1 year.
They did, and it's amazing what they were able to do. And again, it all starts with defense and running the ball, because it's not like Garoppolo is tearing up the league here. But he does what they have to do, and they, again, execute and have a good pass rush and win in the trenches. That's what you got to do. Let's see what they do on 1st down and 10.
And here comes Dark Demonic. No, I went 4 or 5 minutes late, actually. Garoppolo out of the gun is going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And he's got a hole off left guard. That's going to be a pickup of 5 on the first play. And like we said, Bad Dog, this is what they're going to try to do against this Packers defense all game.
Tevin Coleman was a huge pickup. I mean, just an underrated signing, but he's had a huge year for the Niners. And, again, he does a little bit of everything. It's really good with Devontae Freeman down there in Atlanta, and he's taking his game to San Francisco and stepped it up a little bit.
Why don't I use the same scoreboard as Bad Dog? I'll look into it. To be honest with you, I don't even know the scoreboard Bad Dog uses because I don't. Yeah, I'm not on it. I'm on Skype when he's doing the stream. Garoppolo's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And there's Coleman picks up 5. It'll be maybe 6. It's going to be close to the marker.
Very close to the marker. So another good gain, 2 straight runs, 9.5 yards, and we'll see if they decide to run it again here. I definitely would. Because we saw the Eagles run the ball down the Packers' throat, so they're definitely susceptible to the run.
Yeah, and did they give him the mark? No, it's short, a half yard short. Garoppolo's going to turn, and Bernie stood up! Zadarius Smith, every time we call a Packers game.
Chris.
Every time! What a play by Zadarius and Darren McCardell. Thank you so much, man, for the love. $5 super chat, Benzies. He says, if the 49ers win the Super Bowl, then the Patriots will be upset. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Definitely could be. Just whacked my hand on my table there. Yeah, Erin Andrews doesn't have a boyfriend. She's married. But, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Steven. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, I agree. All right, Steven, I'm with you on that one.
Afghanistan, right now I'm on my phone. I don't have it on the thing, so I'm not going to give out any wrenches this stream. Remind me in the next stream when I don't have a guest so it doesn't slow down the stream, and I will give them a wrench. Punt is away, 13-10 to go here first quarter. The Packers are going to field it at the 24, maybe 25, and let me move that football there.
He made that very difficult. Very difficult fielding of the punt there. He dove to make the catch. I was going to say, why do we have the same scoreboard? I'm lazy. I was lazy. So I like the scoreboard update itself. But I use the Yahoo Sports scoreboard since the ESPN one always seems to stick. Yahoo Sports one's much better.
Yeah, I normally use that, but when I have a guest, I'm worried it'll slow down the stream, so I do the manual scoreboard. So that's the reason behind that. So here we go. I formation at the 25. Rodgers under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch it to Jones. Jones off right tackle. And what a play there by Jones. Picks up 9.
Yep, and just like I was saying, they're going to have to use Jones today without a doubt. This is where Green Bay wants to be. 2nd down and short, 3rd down and short, so that nullifies the pass rush. And if they're able to run, if Jones is able to run, he had a huge year this year. I think he had 17 total touchdowns. He's had a bunch in the playoffs as well. They're able to run. It's going to be a long day for the Niners because, they're the ones that usually do that.
He went full Superman on that play. Here we go. Rodgers out of the gun, 2nd and 1. We'll see what they do here. Jones in the backfield. He's going to turn. He's going to throw to the right side. He's got a man, Devontae Adams, pushed out of bounds, pick up a 7 and a first down. Oh, man, OGR, thank you so much, man. First down there, though. But OGR, by the way, Always say it. Love OGR. One of the best channels on YouTube. If you have not done so, if you're a Giants fan, go over there and check them out. $10 super chat. Stand up. He says, I've communed with the dead. They told me Bosa will break Rodgers' neck. San Fran will run for over 200 yards and go to the Super Bowl.
There's a lot of people hating the Niners. Or, I mean, the Packers.
Yeah, a lot of. I get it, man. Aaron Rodgers cocky. I get it. Rodgers under center from the 41. Play action rollout. He's nice play call here. Makes a man miss. He'll pick up maybe 2 or 3. 11:50 to go here in the first.
Nice tackle right there, too, and allowing him to get minimal gain on the play as Greenlaw out there. But nice play right there. We'll see what the Packers do. But, again, positive yards is what they need because you want those 2nd and 7s, 3rd and 3s. You find yourself in 3rd and 11, Aaron Rodgers may have his neck broken by Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa knows a guy who knows a guy. And he is that guy.
And Gracie, I see that question about the Mets manager. I'll answer that in a second. Rodgers under center. He's got Jones in the backfield. 2nd and 7 from the 43. Gives to Jones. Nice blocking. Jones cuts back, picks up maybe 4. It'll be about a 3rd and 3.
Yep. So, again, this is exactly where the Packers are going to be. The whole playbook's open. You can run a quick slant. You can run a draw. You can do a lot of things. Aaron Rodgers doesn't need to step back and, a 5-7 step drop here. You can just step back and fling it. So, it's also not a guaranteed passing down, 3rd down through. You can run a screen pass. You can do a lot of things here. But this is where the Packers are going to do damage if they can stay in 3rd and short.
Yeah, as far as Dusty Baker goes, I would not be opposed. He's obviously a very accomplished manager. Doesn't seem like the type of manager the Mets have been looking for. They want kind of a yes man, but we'll see. Rodgers takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to throw, and Williams is going to be short.
Ooh, what a big hit right there. And the Packers are going to have to punt.
Yeah, huge stop there by the 49ers, and we're getting kind of a defensive stalwart here. A little back and forth here early on, Bad Dog.
And this is why these teams are here. I mean, this is why the Niners are so good. They tackle out in space. They don't allow defenders. They don't miss tackles. A missed tackle there is a first down. Instead, he comes up, makes the play. No extra yards. The Packers are going to have to punt. So both teams go 3 and well, actually, the Packers had a first down there, but both teams will have to punt on their opening possession.
Now, this would take balls if they fake this. It's midfield, 4th and 1. I doubt it, but this would be probably the spot where you would do it if you were going to do it.
Is Senor in the house? Because if he is, we can find out what we think about the punt.
Yeah, so we got to get your take on the punt as Scott is lined up, and I'll get to that 1 second, Belly. Thank you so much, man. And Scott lined up to punt it away. And there's the punt. 9:37 to go here in the first quarter. Niners are going to call for a fair catch at the 11, and they'll set up shop there. And Belly, thanks so much for the love, man. £2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, how likely is it Simmons to go before Young in the draft? Very unlikely, in my opinion. I think Chase Young is going 2 no matter what. I'd be surprised.
I'll be surprised, too.
Yeah.
Very surprised. To wear number 12, you have to win at 3 Super Bowls. A-Rod has yet to accomplish that. Well, Namath didn't win 3 either. He only won 1. But I know what you're saying. Bradshaw won. He won 4. Brady won 6. So those guys. Who's the other 12? Montana was 16. So yeah.
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry. I was
no,
trying.
That wasn't a question. He said in order to wear number 12, you have to have won 3 Super Bowls, and Rodgers hasn't completed that. But I said neither did Namath. He won 1.
Right. Okay.
Bradshaw did win 4, and Brady won 6. But
it's a good point. Number 12's obviously had a lot of success there with some great quarterbacks. Yeah.
Anything divisible by 4 is good if you're a quarterback. Let's just look at it that way. Because Montana was 16. That's divisible by 4. Brett Favre, he was number 4.
Steve Young, Troy Aikman.
That's 8. Yeah. So.
And somebody asked, did you? Oh, he asked if Chase Young, the same guy with Super Chat, asked if Chase Young go 1. No, unless there was some crazy trade, but Joe Burrow's going 1. Anything could happen before the draft in terms of Isaiah Simmons or Chase Young, but right now, if you look at any mock, almost everybody has Chase Young going 2.
Got to.
Yeah. And, thank you so much for the $5 Super Chat, One Giant Rebuttal. Ben's Denise says, screw it. I am no longer OGR. I am now the sports clairvoyant. The sports clairvoyant. All right. I like it.
That word is clairvoyant, Chris.
Clairvoyant. I was not an English major.
Clairvoyant means he can predict the future. He's reading minds.
Oh, the sports mind reader. Okay.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I was not an English major. I never claimed to be.
I'm finding this out.
So let me move the little football here. It's going to be 49ers ball.
So much fun, man. I love doing a championship Sunday with you. This is awesome, man. I look forward to this day every year. We started doing this last year. Was it One Giant Rebuttal? It was One Giant Rebuttal that said we ought to start doing games together, man. And
he was the first one that suggested that.
That's
yes.
one of the suggestions we've gotten because this is so much fun, man. I love doing the games.
Yeah, oh, it's the best. And Kristaps, what's going on? Coffin's in the house. Some of my best in here. Thank you for being here. Of course, Dark Demonic, Jared Williams. Thank you guys for being here. I formation for Jimmy Garoppolo from the 11. Man in motion, right to left. And a lot of pre-snap motion here. Garoppolo's going to take the snap, play action, bootleg rollout, throws, hits his man there. I think it's
Debo.
Debo, yeah. Nice
Debo
play.
Samuel has been a huge pickup for the Niners. A second-round pickup, and he is, every time I've seen the Niners play, Debo is making an impact. And a great job. And this is what I was talking about. The Niners make that tackle. The Packers do not. And he ends up gaining an extra 17 yards because of the missed tackle. Bad angle.
Yeah, horrible angle there. But the great Debo Samuel was a great pick for them in the second round. And what's going on, Delana? How you been, buddy? I see he's in here. NY Giants 20. I try to shout everybody out. Waterfly, NY Giants. Thank you guys for being here. And I see Stephen Lilly commented. I'm going to have to get to that. Garoppolo out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Turns right corner. Picks up 5.
Good gain on first down. And again, if you're any kind of offense, you want 2nd and 5, 3rd and 2s, and that is a great way to run the offense instead of being behind the chains. So good run there, and the Niners run well all year. Sports, he says, why is Rodgers still able to stand? Come on, 49ers defense. I'm with Steven on that.
Stephen Lilly does not like Aaron Rodgers.
I don't like him either.
2nd and 5, 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. Offset I formation from the 32. And they're going to motion the fullback out again wide right. They've been doing a lot of that. Garoppolo under center. Mostert in motion. Look at all the pre-snap motion here. Garoppolo drops back to pass. Looking, cooking, throwing. Wide open. Caught. Debo. Oh, what a play. Debo barrels him over down to the 36.
Hey, Debo was, all he had to do was catch his balance. He was gone. But he caught the pass in the middle of the field, and he just plowed over the defender. I thought he was going to take it to the house. He pretty much stepped on his face and said, get off me.
That's physical football.
That is. Get off me. Ran the safety right over.
And Stephen Lilly says he's the most talented quarterback ever with 1 Super Bowl. He makes me laugh. That's true. You could argue that he is the most talented, but he only has 1 ring. Garoppolo under center from the 38. Mostert in the backfield. There's Kittle, the big playmaker there at the tight end spot in motion. Hands to Mostert. Mostert's got a hole, and they are playing bully ball early on. Pick up a 6.
And again, this is what they do. They run the ball as good as anybody in the league. They play defense. It's kind of like the Titans, just a better version of the Titans because their quarterback is better. Their receivers are better. But they run the same type of game plan. Smash mouth football, both sides of the ball, win in the trenches, good pass rush. And, really good running games. So,
and they got a hell of an offensive minded head coach there, Kyle Shanahan.
They definitely do.
2nd and 4, Garoppolo coming out under center, 6:55 to go here in the first. And there's the Sanders, who was acquired via trade in motion, the wide receiver. And Garoppolo's going to play action, rolling, strolling, throwing, got Mostert, and a great open field tackle there by the Packers, loss of 4.
That was a great play by Savage right there. And, again, this is what they didn't do to Debo to begin with. This time they drop him for a loss of about 6. So it'll be 3rd down and 8, but that's what they got to do. They got to make those tackles, and Savage went up, did not miss.
And there's another good rookie. Darnell Savage was, I think he was a late 1st, early 2nd round. I can't remember, but he's been good for them this year too, I believe.
Yes. But not as good as frickin' Ladarius Smith. He'll make an impact in this game, Chris.
Yeah, every time we call it, Ladarius Smith blows up.
Ridiculous.
And here we go. Garoppolo coming out in the gun from the 36, 3rd and 8. They got Kittle circled there on the left side at the 36-yard line. Jimmy G's going to take it. They come with a blitz. Oh, they catch him with the draw play. Mostert's going to take this to the house. What an audible. Jimmy Garoppolo saw the blitz coming up the middle, and they made him pay.
They did. What an audible right there. They ran right past Mostert, and he ran right past them. Touchdown, 49ers. And you know who liked that? Stephen Lilly.
Stephen Lilly loved that. 6-0 Niners, extra point pending, and what a call. They saw the blitz coming up the middle. The blitz misses, and they make them pay.
Now let me ask you this, Chris. Why is it when we run a draw on 3rd down and 7, we lose 4 yards, and that happens with a good team?
Because they have an offensive line.
Oh, that's right.
So 5:55 to go here in the first snap. Good, hold good, kick. We need to get Sonor's input on that, but the kick was good. 7-0.
Yeah, I mean, what a call by Garoppolo. What an audible. And something Daniel Jones is going to learn to do this year is audible. I mean, we saw him do it in the Redskins game. So
What's up, Sean Conley? Thanks for popping in, buddy. I am rooting for the Packers. I think Bad Dog's rooting for the 49ers.
I'm rooting for the Niners. My sister's a Niner fan, so, you know.
You got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do. I like staring at Chris, as a matter of fact.
I got the most.
You're on that side. No, you're on that side. That's right. So my TV's over there.
Oh, that's what it is.
Usually I'm on your other side.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm enamored with the moss.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm looking at him, too. I'm sorry. He's a good-looking guy. 9 out of 10 head.
No, we're Pacino and De Niro. What can I tell you?
What's going on there, Javier Moore? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Nate in the house. Fudge Packers all the way, mate. Said we'll see. Who do you want in free agency? I mean, it's easy to say now, but we don't know who's going to be franchised. We don't know who's going to become available. But I mean, obviously a lot of people are talking about Conklin at the tackle spot. A lot of people are talking about Ngakoue. There's a lot of guys, big guys. But I'm going to have a video on that probably tomorrow, breaking down the high-profile free agents at the DN spot. Then I'm going to do a separate video for lower-profile guys that we could get on the bargain basement. So I'm looking forward to getting into the free agency content.
Also, Littleton's another one.
Littleton, I love. Love Littleton. Love Littleton.
But it's going to be a very interesting offseason for the Giants. We got a lot of things that we can do with the free agency and then, of course, the early draft picks. So I'm looking forward to what we do, and hopefully we do it right because Lord knows we need a good year.
And we cannot overspend and spend improperly. That's one thing we cannot do. Right. And what's going on, Stealth? One of my best, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. And Stephen Lilly wants Rodgers to sign for McDonald's.
He should. I mean, there's a Burger King commercial on, ironically enough. Listen, you know me, I'm a health nut. Well, not a health nut, but right now, I like to stay in shape, and I eat well when I need to. So right now, we're in the midst of cutting down a bunch of weight and getting really, really trim for the spring, so that this six-pack is just ripped like it was when I was younger. We're getting close to that. But I see that damn Impossible Whopper. If I'm going to Burger King, I'm eating a damn Whopper.
You're damn right you are.
I ain't going to Burger King. Give me that veggie thing that you have with all the...
None of that.
Who even knows it's in there? That's probably worse for you than the damn Whopper is.
None of that grilled chicken. Give me the Whopper.
Give me the damn Whopper.
If you're going to eat bad, you're going to eat bad.
Yeah, if I'm going to Burger King, I'm not going there to get a damn turkey burger. I'm going there to eat whatever. I don't even know what the hell that thing's made of.
It's made of rubber. Cake is away.
I haven't had one, and it does taste like the Whopper quite a bit, but I'm getting a Whopper. Yeah, somebody bought me one.
Packers started the 25. I just wanted to get Sonor's input there on the kick. He wrote it. He said, so the kick was well executed. Great rotation as usual. Looks like we have a pickle for the Packers.
Nice. I am getting ready for training camp and New York Giants 26. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
What's going on, MY Sports MC? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. Thank you. Hot Take Hockey's in here, too. He's got a good channel over there. Go check him out. Jared Williams, Tommy G, thank you for being here. So here we go. Big drive coming up for the Packers. Rodgers out of the gun. 1st and 10 from the 25. 3-wide set. Drops. Pops. Throws to left. That's caught. And he gets wrestled down there for a gain of about a yard.
I mentioned it again. Just great tackling by the Niners. These guys are just really good at tackling. And that's such a huge – it's something you don't see. Again, those are hidden yards. They just show up in the box score. But you don't see how many missed tackles end up getting those extra yards. And we see all the time of the Giants missing tackles.
And I'll tell you what,
play.
That's the first thing Joe Judge said. He said he wants to get back to the fundamentals. He wants to make sure we tackle properly, and that alone will win you a couple extra games if you tackle, better than the Giants have.
Yeah, and they're going to do it in practice, he said. So.
Yeah. Rodgers, bootleg, play action, rollout, throws down the field. What a great throw. Caught at the 39-yard line out of bounds. First down.
Sorry for the catch, and what a hell of a throw by Rodgers. Off the wrong foot, crosses his body, just throws an absolute rifle over there, and they convert the first one. Wow, he had Devontae. Well, no, there was too deep coverage there. But Rodgers throws it off the back foot and just puts it all right in a perfect spot.
Nice catch there by Lazard on the sideline. I see Mackenzie's in the chat. What's going on, Mackenzie? Thanks for popping in. Shake Money in the house. What's up, Shake? First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Rodgers under center and man in motion right to left. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And up the middle there for about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yep. So, again, Packers, though, getting that positive yardage on first down, that's what they need to do. So they don't want anything to get them behind the sticks where that 49er pass rush can really hurt them like it did in the first game.
What's going on, Big Bang 75? What's going on, Jeremiah? Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to spike that like. Most importantly, go into that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We got 14 to go in the first quarter. They gave him 3 there. I thought he got 2, so good spot there for the Packers. Richard Sherman, by the way, has been a great acquisition by the Niners. He's played really well for them.
Yep, he has. Oh, I missed the call, damn it. We'll do it delayed.
And here's Rodgers. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 7.
Long.
Yeah.
It's where they don't want to be.
I missed it, but 420 crew. It's 420 to go in the first quarter. So 420 crew, smoke them if you got them. Cushmaster, where you at? 420.
Smoke him if you got him. There you go. That was the we do the 420 warning instead of the 2-minute warning. It's the 420.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah. The clock doesn't stop when we do it, though. You guys just
420 is a big time in these streams.
Yeah, you guys just leave the stream and do what you got to do. But
Cushmaster's always 420. His clock's broken. It's stuck on that time.
So empty backfield here for Rodgers at his own 42. It's 3rd and 7. Niners with a 4-man front. Aaron's going to take it. Drops back to pass.
And
Under pressure.
There it is.
He's going to go down.
And it's Nick Bosa who killed him in the first game. Look at the size of that guy. That guy is not human.
That's a big man.
And I wanted the job. How this guy hasn't had an interview by anybody is beyond me.
That people love this guy.
I don't understand how
he did have an interview.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I forgot who gave it to him, but he did have one. I don't remember which team it was, but it wasn't us.
I don't understand how more teams weren't interested in him.
Yeah.
Because what a hell of a job he's done with this Niners defense.
4th and 20. The Packers are going to have to punt here at their own 29, and a great start to this game for the Niners. Did they start with the ball? They did, right? I can't remember.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Niners had the ball first.
Punt away for the Packers. Niners are going to field this at their own 24. He's going to back up there to the 25, tries to cut the corner there, and he does. He's got some blockers. 30, 35, 40, 45, out of bounds at midfield.
Great return, good reverse of direction there by James, and he ends up with about a 20-yard return. Actually, a little bit more than that, around a 30-yard return. So huge return out to midfield, and the Niners set up shop in good field position again. But again, the Packers in 3rd and long, it killed them the first game. The Niners are able to get that pressure on 3rd down and long, obvious passing situation, and they got there with 4 men,
Right.
which is not good if you're a Packers guy. You don't want to see them getting there with 4 guys, and 2 guys broke through there.
Those are the types of yards that win football games that, you don't remember after the game.
Right, those are the hidden yards we talk about.
Yeah. Chris, you should come to PSL for Met Spring Training. I might do that this year. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a trip there for a weekend or something. That'd be fun. What's going on, King Envy? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Hope Ben's doing well.
What's PSL?
Sonor. Well, we got the special. And Sabrina's in the chat. Wanted to shout her out. Sonor's got the special teams report. He says, "Great return by the returner. Jesus, we're not gonna do the Lord's name in vain. He went flying. Did you see that dude fly by him? He looked like a UFO. Great job there, Sonor. Great job. Great job."
Senor took the UFO to San Francisco. He was not on the plane with us because he ate all our cannolis. So, Port St. Lucie. Thank you, Meat Tarian. I don't know. If you're going to go to Port St. Lucie, Chris, just go to the beach. Don't skip the Mets.
Yeah. Then we don't even have a manager right now. Johnny, man, thanks for the love, man. Great supporter, both of ours, man. Johnny Morowski, hope everything's going well in Vegas. $10 super chat, stand up. He says, if the Packers win, it's a State Farm Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. Double check. Just checking in, guys. I really appreciate that, Johnny. And, yeah, now do you remember, Bad Dog, when Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, the first person that you saw hug him, Papa John's?
Yes.
First guy was the Papa John's guy. I remember that, and you'll probably see a State Farm guy at the Super Bowl for sure.
Yep, indeed, without a doubt. CJ Mill City, thanks for coming over here. He said Bad Dog brought me over here with the kiss. I got to get that. DWG's got to working on that with the kiss. I can't wait to have that.
That would be a hot seller, I think. That'd be a hot seller. All right, so Johnny T just came out with the spreads. I guess they're out in Vegas, depending on which team wins. If the Chiefs win, it would be the Chiefs would be favored by 1 against the 49ers. No, the Chiefs already won, rather. If the 49ers win, the Chiefs would be favored by 1. If the Packers win, the Chiefs would be favored by 5.5. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and those lines will move, obviously, depending on who gets hurt in this game. I mean, if somebody, it's good, God forbid, something happens to Aaron Rodgers and they end up winning, that'll be like 11.5.
Sarah says, I wouldn't mind dating Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, well, according to Bad Dog, he might not mind dating Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, listen, you got to call it the way it is, And like I said, I don't find him attractive, but a good-looking guy when you see one. And Jimmy Garoppolo ain't having a problem picking up ladies, okay? You don't have Jimmy Garoppolo, there's a good chance you're going to get some crumbs. So you want to hang out with him.
Yeah, and there's a pitch play there for 4 yards on first down for the Niners. They've continued to run the ball well, 2nd and 6.
Like when he said to Aaron Andrews, thanks a lot, baby, she laughed because she loved it. She's like, ooh, look at this young yeah. She liked that. I don't care what she says. She enjoyed it. That's why she laughed. That's a flirtatious laugh that she had for Jimmy G. She ain't laughing at anybody else.
And here we go, under center, 2nd and 6 from the 47. Garoppolo's going to take the snap, 5-step drop, buys time, looks, cooks, throws, and that's a horrible throw, 3rd and 6.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he was under a lot of pressure there, and if he didn't have pressure, he had 2 open guys.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Did he get hit late, though, is the question. And he did. That's roughing the passer.
Oh, that's a bad penalty there.
Did they hit him low? Because it looked like he was a little gimpy. Let's take a look at the replay here. And that is what happened. He's lucky he didn't get hurt because his right ankle, he seems to be okay, but
because that was not a late hit.
No, it hit him low. He hit him low.
Yeah. Minute 29 to go here in the first.
Luckily for him, they're on natural turf and not astroturf or not fake. Because when you're in grass, he gives.
Right.
He doesn't stick into the turf, so he got lucky here. And that's what it is. He just went low. Can't do that.
What's up, Mr. Coliseum? Thank you for popping in the stream. He says, Bad Dog, who is uglier, Eli or Daniel Jones? Neither one of them are ugly.
That's not really a fair question. I mean, you're talking about a father and a son. I mean, that's...
Handoff off left guard, pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
All I can say is this. Have you seen Eli's wife? Have you seen Daniel Jones' girlfriend? They're doing okay. But to answer your question, I got to go Daniel Jones. I think he's a little uglier than Eli.
Yeah, I could see that. But I think they're both not bad-looking
and there's
guys.
Jesse the Body Ventura. Speaking of ugly. Hey, Mike Mateen's not winning any beauty contests over there.
2nd and 6 here, 57 seconds to go here in the first quarter as the Niners are driving and thriving, coming out in the shotgun from the 28. Another pre-snap motion there with the fullback. And he's going to take the snap, drops back to pass, rolls out right, and could have been picked off.
Oh, that could have been picked off. Maybe should have been. Great job reading Garoppolo the whole way. The throw kind of hung a little bit, and he broke on the pass. Niners get a break. Should have been picked off.
Yeah, I tell you what, I saw the same thing last week with Garoppolo.
Should have been. But.
He had a couple balls last week that could have been, and they weren't. He's caught some breaks. But, yeah, you're right. I don't know if it should have been. It would have been an unbelievable effort, but a great play there by King.
But he threw it a little bit. You got to lead the receiver there. He threw it kind of behind him a little bit.
For sure.
First completion of the day for Jimmy G.
3rd and 6 from the 28, and that is Sanders in motion left to right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, cooking, rolls out. Under pressure, he's going to go down, and that might knock him out of field goal range.
Yeah, it would be a 52-yarder from here. I don't know if it knocks him out, but it definitely makes it a lot more difficult. 5-yard loss there. Jimmy Garoppolo's got to get rid of that ball, just throw it away, and make the field goal a little bit easier. I do still think you're in field goal range, but it's going to be longer.
If they miss it, it'll be because of that sack, more than likely.
Yes. But good coverage there by the Packers secondary. Nowhere to go. They've done a good job on Kittle. We haven't called his name at all in this first quarter.
Yeah, Kittle, I don't even think he has a target.
No.
So Niners will attempt the field goal when we get back.
Yep. Oh, Zeke is ugly. Zeke is probably the ugliest player in the NFL.
I appreciate that, Tyler. He says, entertain to the next Bob Papa. Let the Giants know, man. Let the Giants know.
I get that. Well, with the Lakers, we're always like, you're the next Chick Hearn. I said, yeah, let them know. I'll move out to Los Angeles.
Yeah. What's going on, Wilhelm? Thanks for popping in the stream. Super's in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Steve Young was my crush as a kid, Sabrina says. the BYU athlete, Steve Young.
Where did I get the Astros helmet meme? One of my buddies sent that to me, and I'm like, I gotta put this on YouTube. It's like I gotta put that in my community notes. That was hilarious. Boy, I had a lot of childhood crushes. First one was Madonna. Never forget that one. She was the first. So back in '84, when I was like 8 years old, I was like, oh, she's nice looking. Didn't want to admit it. When you're 8, 9, you don't want to admit you like girls. Ew, girls. But yeah, her. Melissa Milano for a long time.
Yeah, she's hot. She was hot.
That was the one that really what
about Marissa Tomei?
Really, my cousin Vinny, yes.
Yeah.
She was really hot, but Alyssa Milano was like a 25-year crush.
Yeah.
I loved her forever. Even my wife knew that. She said, yeah, your girl's on. Yep, I see her.
How's the weather up there, Ernesto says, Bad Dog?
It's cold. Snow stopped. We were supposed to get 4 to 8 inches yesterday. We only got 2. It was more of a nuisance snow, but I'm much happier with that. But yeah, it's cold. It's typical January, 20s. It's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be like down in the single digits, like Tuesday morning. But typical January. And you can give me 25 degrees and sunny all winter. I'll be happy. The cold doesn't bother me. It's the damn snow and the sleet and the crap. Yes, last night I said we were going to get 48 inches, and I say it fast, so Kristaps Porzingis says 48 inches, which is what it sounded like. And I said, no, 428 inches. Between 4 and 8 inches, but the way I said
40. Could you imagine walking outside your house and there was 4 feet of snow?
In December, we got 27 inches up here. So, yeah, it was ridiculous.
That's 2.5 feet almost.
More. Oh, no, it's over 2 feet, yeah.
It's almost 2.5 almost 2.5 feet.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Some places did get more than that. But, yeah, that was bad. 27 inches was garbage. Hated it.
Let's see what we got here. There really hasn't been... Yeah, no, Five Gum, it hasn't. I don't know where you're from, Five Gum, but, where I'm from, we just got a snowfall yesterday. It was like 2 inches, 3 inches, but we haven't had much snow yet, which I'm not complaining about.
Yeah. No, but besides that big snowstorm that we had in December, really hasn't been that bad here. It was 70 degrees over the weekend, last weekend.
54-yard attempt. Snap good, hold good, kick. He got it.
Senor is loving life right now. Senor just jumped up and gave an air high five to anybody that was around him. Yeah, I know he's going to have the analysis on that kick from 54 yards away.
Robbie Gould with a huge kick to put him up by 2 possessions. Senor just wrote, oh, my God.
Yeah, the second one that he, oh, my God, it. OMG twice. Not to be confused with Usher's song, OMG.
New Brunswick, New Jersey in the house. Where's everybody from? I always like to know where you guys from. New Brunswick, New Jersey in the house. People tell me all the time I look like Marissa Tomei, Luann says. Luann, we got to meet. 14:55 to go here in the second quarter. You think the Giants are headed in the... Yes, I do think they're headed in the right direction.
Yes, without a doubt.
New Jersey, Connecticut in the house, Nova in the house.
I'm from New York, Chris.
New York's in the house. Long Island, New York State. Wow, we're all over the place. Virginia, Manhattan, Kissimmee, Florida.
Bronx, Brooklyn,
Arkansas.
Mexico, Cali, Brooklyn, Rochester. Do you want to talk about a place that gets snow? Rochester.
And the kick is away. Somebody's from Madagascar.
Nice. Someone's also from Antarctica.
That's impressive.
That is impressive since somebody lives there. They're down there in McMurdo Station doing their thing.
Snor's from Mars. I should have known that.
Of course he is. It makes perfect sense.
Lake Nona's from downtown Manhattan, Ontario in the house, Queens, North Korea.
Just think if the Giants were bad a year later, they could have drafted Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, God. 14. There's a huge drive for Rodgers. They already trailed 10-0. They got to get some points here. Adams in motion from the 25. Rodgers is going to turn. He's going to pitch. And good run there for about 6, maybe 7 for Jones.
Yep, that's what they need. They need those second and third intangibles. Again, you don't want the obvious passing down for the Packers because the Niners' pass rush is too good, and it ate them alive the first time they played. Rodgers hasn't missed a pass yet, but he only has 26 yards on 5 attempts.
Urza says, I don't know if YouTube can do this, but are you able to make a video together? Yeah, I mean, we do shows together all the time, or so. I don't know what you mean. You mean an actual video? We could do that.
Yeah,
all right.
just record it.
Yeah. Rodgers coming out in the shotgun from the 31. And he's going to motion the running back left to right. A-Rod's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to throw a screen pass and
What
nowhere
a
to
tackle.
go.
Just, again, Mosley just pops up there and just drops him for a 3-yard loss. And they had this set up well. But just a perfect textbook tackle.
Great tackle.
Louis Rabid, how can I be the man when you're the man?
But yeah, I mean, what a tackle. That is perfect form. That's a textbook tackle. When you show someone how to tackle, that's what you show them.
3rd and 7. So
And again, this is a long passing situation. This is where the Niners are very dangerous.
yeah, for them to win this game, Rodgers is going to have to complete these plays. So here we go. 3rd and 7. Niners showing blitz. Rodgers takes the snap, drops back. They come with 6. Under pressure. He's going to fumble the football. Bosa's
Wow,
got
they
it.
got lucky. They got back.
Oh, the Packers got it.
I thought when he started running, I thought he had the ball, and it was on the ground. And there it is again, Chris, that pass rush on 3rd and long. The Packers had no answer for it in the first game, and so far in this one, they've got no answer for it again.
Unbelievable. They send the house.
Guy's blitz. I don't even know if he hit it.
Yeah, I think he hit it with the left hand.
Did he? Oh, yes, he did. Ooh,
Yeah.
and then Rodgers took a shot to the chest. That was so fast, it really looked like Rodgers just lost the ball.
Yeah. Niners off to a great start. 10-0, and here is the punt.
Oh, Senor ain't going to like that one. Ooh, that was horrible, Senor.
Niners got it at like the 36. That was like a 25-yard punt.
That's a shanker. Senor, give us your analysis on that kick.
Oh, my God. 12:32 to go here in the second quarter. Niners lead 10-0.
Niners could be up 17-0 here. And another thing, the Packers, as good as Aaron Rodgers is, you don't want to get behind where you have to pass every down because, again, that just brings that defensive pass rush into play.
Makes it way too predictable.
It does.
Way too predictable. And when you're going up against a defense like this, and Afghanistan, thank you so much for the love, man. He says, we hit a 55-yard field goal, but we can't punt. The NFL sucks, Senor says. He gets so upset with bad special teams play.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I know that he wasn't going to like that too much because that was pretty bad.
And what's going on, Mercedes-Benz of Manhattan? He says, crazy game. We got it. Yeah, man. Crazy game is right, man.
Oh, Mercedes-Benz Manhattan. I'm still waiting for my black Mercedes. It's not on my driveway.
Black interior. We want the whole bit, you know.
Leather. I want leather interior, heated seats. I want it all. I want the voice control. I want everything that I want it loaded.
Yeah. I'm with you. Nothing but the best.
And I told you, if it has to be red, I can live with it.
Oh, thank you so much, GQ Boys, with the $5 super chat. Bends the knees. He says, the most clutch kicker in an NFC Championship game is Lawrence Tynes. One thing I'll say about that, GQ Boys, he missed a ton before he hit it.
Yes, he did.
Against the 49ers, and against the Packers, rather. But, it was in the elements. And he did kick us to the Super Bowl. He gave me a few heart attacks, but he definitely kicked us to the Super Bowl twice. So you got to give him credit for that.
Never forget that first one. When we were out there to kick that long one, I'm like, there's no way he makes this. This guy can't kick it. And bangs it through him. And it started right.
Right.
And then I hooked in. I'm like, oh, my God, we got a Super Bowl. And then, of course, against the Niners, I always sit there and reminisce about 1990. I said, isn't it ironic that back in 1990, number 9, Matt Barr, kicked us to the Super Bowl in that exact direction, going that way to go to the Super Bowl. And then in 2011, number 9, Lawrence Tynes, kicked us to the Super Bowl in that direction, both in San Francisco. I thought that was very ironic.
Yeah, and you couldn't have made the Super Bowl a better way than both those games. The 49ers game was ridiculous. God.
1991 was the best because that ended their three-peat bid. And I told you that I've seen all 4 Super Bowls, but that game, until maybe something else happens, that'll always be my favorite game. That I just love that football game. It was such a greatly played, and I mentioned this before. If you guys want to watch a good old school smash mouth, hard-nosed, hard-hitting defensive battle, go watch that 1990 NFC Championship game between the Giants and Niners. It is a phenomenally played game. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
But once again, if anybody has not done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. But more importantly, go into the link in that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We'll be doing the Giant Show on his channel this week. Luis says, what do you say? Chris, would you address the secondary or the pass rush at free agency? Depends who's available. Depends who gets franchised. Depends what the cost is going to be. There's better options in the pass rush department. Mostert with a nice run there for about 13.
Yep, and the Niners are doing exactly what they want. Again, this is kind of what the Titans did in the first half of the first game, and they just ran the ball down the throat, were able to enhance with the play-action pass, do whatever they wanted to do. Niners being able to run the ball to either side of the field, and Mostert having a big, big game to start.
But yeah, I mean, I would say pass rush probably before secondary if I'm going to spend in free agency.
Well, I mean, we kind of addressed the secondary with all the draft picks.
Yeah.
And a good pass rush will, disguise an average secondary.
Yeah. So here we go. Garoppolo out of the gun from the 24. Takes it. He's going to give. And there's Mostert. Mostert's got a hole again. And a pickup of 9 to the 15.
Quick burst through the whole 9-yard gain. And Mostert is tearing up the 49ers, the Packers. And again, this is what the Eagles did to the Packers earlier in the year. And the game the Eagles had no business winning. They just ran the ball down their throat, and that's exactly what the Niners are doing. And if like I said, if they go up 17-0 and start making the Packers one-dimensional, it's going to be a long day for Aaron Rodgers because they can't stop this pass rush. We saw it the first game. We saw it in the first, 19 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they're overmatched in the trenches. 2nd and 1 here, 11-10 to go here, second quarter. They got home to 3 here. Garoppolo coming out in the gun from the 15. Kittle still has not been involved, like you said earlier, in motion. Gives to Mostert. Mostert is bottled up this time. He's going to be about a half-yard short.
Yep. I wonder if you're the Niners. If you don't get this, you consider going for it on 4th down. The way your defense is playing, try to put them away early, step on their throat, and try to, you can run the ball really well. So I wonder if you would consider going for it. Because, again, 2 touchdowns and you're behind by a point.
Yeah. It's ballsy if you do, because if you don't get it, you kind of give the Packers a little momentum. We'll see what happens on this play here. But if it's this close, I probably do go for it if you don't get it here. Here's Garoppolo. They're going to do the kid. It's not. He might be short.
I think it's academic. I think he got it. I think they're giving it to him. They didn't even measure.
They're going to give it to him? Yeah. Oh, wow. He really fell much for. I thought he got bottled up by the.
He got a good push up the middle there. And Garoppolo.
10:09 to go there as Garoppolo.
Yep, Garoppolo
Was able to spin forward.
Fired up! Yeah! He's like, yeah, I get to interview Aaron Andrews if I win this game. I get to interview her. See if I can get her number here.
What's up, Crispy Cracker? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. From the
Crispy Cracker.
It's a hell of a name. Hell of a name. And there's a handoff, and Coleman's going to go forward for about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Another good run on 1st down. I missed that. Where is that name? Crispy Cracker.
It's a hell of a name. Crispy Cracker 31.
That's awesome. I always like. There's some great names on here, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Isaiah says this will be a blowout. It's looking more and more likely that it will be.
Tevin Coleman down there. The Niners can't really afford to lose him.
Yeah, Coleman is down. 9:32 to go here in the second. We're going to go to commercial break. Have to put this in listen-only mode. Bad Dog staring down Chris like someone is starving for a cannoli is crazy.
Switch the cameras around, Chris, so you don't freak these guys out.
All right, 1 second. The reason I'm on the right side is because I'll try to fix it first, and then I'll switch us. Hold on.
Would you want the Bengals to take Chaser? But the Bengals they're gonna have to take Joe Burrow. I mean, there's no way they're taking Chase Young. There'll be a riot if that's the case.
All right, I'm gonna look a little funky, but it should look all right now if I switch it. So let me put you
I
here.
get a license plate that says Bad Dog on it. Nah, I can't have vanity plates. But I gotta imagine someone has that anyway. Oh, look at he's behind me. Look out! What are you doing back there? Hey now!
So there you go. There you go.
Hey,
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh man. Oh, they're eating the Impossible Whopper. Oh, maybe they're not. Just get a damn Whopper.
I swear.
Hey, listen, if you want to eat healthy, you don't go to freaking Burger King. What the hell are you doing? You get some chicken, grill it up. Easy.
There was nothing going on, guys. I promise. I see everybody saying that was weird. There was nothing going on. No funny. There was no funny business when I was behind Bad Dog.
It was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a little weird.
Chris went back there and said, "You have lost weight." Oh, Jesus.
But once again, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the
guys
love.
are the best. Ah, man. What's in the cup? Diet root beer.
Mike Marina says Chris liked it.
Yeah, Tiffany, that's right. What the hell is going on back there?
Tim, if you want, I can tell you. I just saw what was going on back there. If you want, I can tell you. A burger is healthy when you use yes, that's true. As long as you use tomato, lettuce, and onion, it actually drops 200 calories off the burger. Stephen,
right.
That's true. That's true. I read that somewhere. Yeah. I read that. Yeah. I think I read that in the National Enquirer or something.
I know a few people that'll sit there and go, "Pizza's healthy for you. It's got, it's got, or like tacos." I'm like, yeah, it's got lettuce and that's healthy, and tomatoes, and you got meat. And then of course you got the shell. It's all 4 food groups. Yeah, I love tacos, but just can't eat them right now.
And I see Pumpkin's in the chat. What's going on, Pumpkin? Thanks for popping in the stream. And yes, my first mock draft will probably sometime this week, later in the week.
Oh, God, the chat is hilarious. You guys are the best.
They're the best. They're the best. 2nd and 5 here, 9:32 to go here in the second quarter.
Yep, tomato sauce is a vegetable. Wow, they're looking at his hand? I thought it was his feet. I got tangled up there, but Coleman grabbing at the hand. And now they're bringing the card out.
Wow. So this is serious.
Oh, maybe no. It is like so. He must have. It's non-contact. You hate to speculate, but that could easily be a torn ACL.
It's probably
or Achilles.
He's done. I don't think he's playing in the Super Bowl if they make it.
No, I mean he's grab. I thought that's what it's doing. He's like grabbing because of the pain. So that's a big loss for San Francisco.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll look at Baker Mayfield.
So Mostert will get the bulk of the carries now. Giants win Super Bowl next 5 years, guarantee. I love it, Crispy Cracker.
Absolutely.
Chris Dillon, you want to say? There you go. Here's your sip of water. There you go. Enjoy it. You're not getting another one. Oh, Chizola, thanks for the love, man. I really do appreciate that, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, I need Rodgers to pull out the bad man magic. He's gonna need a lot. He's gonna need a whole whatever bag of tricks to win this game.
Yeah, what he's going to have to do is stop that pass rush somehow.
Yeah, 9:30 to go here in the second quarter, and I was worried about this, because I knew they were going to dominate him in the trenches. So here we go, Garoppolo coming out of the gun from the 9-yard line. He's got Mostert to his right, Packers showing blitz, and he's going to give to Mostert. Mostert, stiff arm, turns the corner, touchdown!
Touchdown! So Mostert with 2 touchdowns.
16-0, extra point
Niners
pending.
putting it away early.
I will say, Packers do get the ball at the half, so they got to score in this drive, though. Got to score in this drive.
It's a good point, Johnny T. Very good point. He says, Bad Dog, we're the same age, so you'll know this. Usually when the Niners are good, the Giants follow shortly after. Skins, too. Good point. Good point.
That's a good point. Is right. It's a good point. Is right.
And a good point, Mostert is just destroying this Packers offense. Niners just winning in the trenches all day.
And thank you so much, Chizola, for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. 1 second, buddy. Just going to call this extra point. Snap, hold, kick, and Sonor's on top of that. It is good. 17-0. And he says, Chizola says, man, if Rodgers only had an O-line, if Rodgers only had a running back for the last 4 years, this year he did, but they did a horrible job supporting him with a team over the course of his career. But it is what it is, man.
And Nick Drews, he came in and he said, show the time, you stupid bastard. So if you're going to call somebody stupid, you probably should spell the word correctly. You should probably spell the word stupid correctly if you're going to call somebody stupid, because the irony of you misspelling the word stupid when it's a second grade word is pretty stupid.
How do you spell it?
S-T-U-I-D. Stupid. Obviously, you are a scholar, sir, and the next time somebody's getting an Impossible Whopper, I'm sure you're asking if they'd like fries with it.
Oh,
But thank
my
you,
God. Oh my god! I'll give him a hint. I'll give him some advice. If you buy a TV set, they show the clock on the TV. You cheap bastard!
Right.
Just buy a TV.
Right. Yeah. Or you can even bring it up on your phone. I mean, you could just look at the scoreboard on your phone, and they got the time right there.
He says, I spell stupid SHURMUR. I think I've got it right, Stephen Lilly says.
I think you do. That's about correct. It's good. And then Ramaran says, I'm not stupid. Somebody did spell it that way one time, too. Stupid.
Yes.
Like you're having a bowl of stew.
Yeah, I've gotten the STUPED, stupid. I've gotten that a few times.
Yes.
And there we go. Chizola with the $2 super chat. He says 10.0 GPA for Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, Stewart. Good job.
That's the best when people call you dumb and stupid and they can't even spell the word right.
Well, someone says retarded and they spell the RETART.
Yeah, like it's a Pop-Tart.
Right. Or they say you're stupid, YOUR. I'm like, wait, God almighty. People are so stupid they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. It's crazy.
What's going on, New York Beast? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Over the same time, Joe Flacco has more playoff wins than Aaron Rodgers. Well, yeah, because he went on that. Because the year before he won the Super Bowl, he got to the AFC title game. He won a Super Bowl. He also had better teams around him, but yeah, and he was clutch in the playoffs.
Once.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
Other than that, he wasn't any good.
Oh, thank you so much, man. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, guys, I'm torn. He doesn't mean Lawrence Taylor. He means Simmons or a left tackle.
Left tackle, yeah.
Yeah, I get it, man, Big Bang, because I'm going to tell you this. I think the left tackle is more important, but if you want the best player available, you're probably leaning Simmons. So it's a tough choice there if they're both there.
Like I said, that's why I did the video, and I used Andrew Thomas as an example, but I had the Simmons or Thomas because it is such a hard call. I mean, you want the left tackle, which we could use. I want the linebacker, honestly. I just feel like defense still wins in this league, and if we could ever cut down on that damn tight end killing us on 3rd down and 9, because you have a linebacker that actually range sideline to sideline, it might be a bigger deal that we can get off the field on 3rd down. But the left tackle's huge for Daniel Jones, so it's really tough. We win with either one of them.
Yeah, Montrell, man. Andrew Thomas was great in college, but he says he's the better player. You crazy. A lot of people will tell you otherwise, that Simmons is the better player. Rodgers under center, play action, good block there. And they finally give him protection, and he hits a big play down to the 48-yard line.
He finally did get protection. He finally was able to step up in the pocket, found the receiver down the field, and a big gain for the Niners, or the Packers, who are going to need some points on this drive, no doubt about it.
What a block by Aaron Jones, the running back.
Yeah, huge pickup by Jones. The Packers are going to need some points. If they don't score points in this drive, the Niners go down and score. It could be curtains early.
So it'd be 1st and 10 at the 48. Rodgers is 7 for 7, but for only 47 yards because they've been getting after him. 8:35 to go here in the second from the 48-yard line. Niners showing blitz. Rodgers takes the snap. He's going to turn and give. Jones stumbles, bumbles, breaks a tackle, picks up 11 to the 41.
Yep. And he comes up a little limp there, but he's okay.
Yeah, got a lot of potential injuries going on in this game right now.
He seems like he's all right.
Oh, thank you so much, man, Roldy, for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, YouTube put me on timeout for saying the F word, shaking my head. Yeah, YouTube will put you on timeout for basically anything nowadays.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But, Roldy, man, thank you for being a great supporter of the channel, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Here comes Rodgers coming out under center from the 41-yard line of the Niners. And he's got Devontae Adams lined up wide right. Rodgers going to turn. He's going to pitch it. Nice cutback there by Jones. Nice Jones starting to get going here. Pick up a 7.
That's exactly what the Packers are going to need, again, to just disrupt the pass rush a little bit. They're going to have to run the ball and, just make that pass rush hesitate a little bit. That's what they need to do. The Packers need to do more screen passes, delays, draws, reverses, that type of thing, because that is what gets an over-aggressive defense on their heels. And the Packers are starting to run the ball a little bit, and that's definitely going to help them down the stretch here.
Urza, a lot of people have asked me to make that video. I'll talk about that in a second. Rodgers coming out under center from the 33. He's got Jones in the backfield. Adams lined up wide left. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Jones. Jones tries to turn the corner, and he spins forward for a first down to the 30. Ursa says, can you make a video of the Giants uniforms and how they can improve? In my opinion, they should make the color rush the away jersey. The Giants 100 season is coming up, so they might switch it up. I can tell you, I must have 50 people ask me to make that video over the last year. And I guess maybe it would have interest. I don't know. I honestly like the uniforms we have. I love the color rush uniform. I'll look into it, maybe in like the off season, after the draft and everything, I might make a video on that.
I would like the old school Giants helmet back.
I like that as well with the word, right?
Yep.
Handoff up the middle, that's a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 down to the 25.
Yeah, but again, on first down, the Packers running the ball effectively, and they're getting much positive yardage. And this whole drive, Jones has been able to run the ball very effectively, and the Packers continue to go at it. And if you're going to wear down the defensive front, that's what you're going to do. You got to pound them in this submission, and again, wear them down.
And if
this pass rush is wild.
If they could score here and only be down 10, they start with the ball. You're still very much in this game.
They got to stop the Niners, though.
Yeah, you want to score with really no time left. That's the objective. Yeah, Rodgers fumbled the football.
I think the Niners got on top of it. Aaron Rodgers, and it is Niners football. Miscommunication between Rodgers and the center.
I don't know.
Just a bad snap. The center hit himself right in the taint.
Oh, my God. The center hit himself right in the Gorgonzolas.
Right in the taint.
And they fumble the football, and it's Niners ball.
That guy has a YouTube channel. He calls himself the Entertainer. Hit himself right in the taint on that one.
Oh, my God. City for real, what's going on, my man? $5 super chat, bends the knees. He says, you think we will see Jason Garrett clap the first game of the season, but can't wait for the new offense, man. Yeah, I think we're going to see him clap first game, second game, all the way through the 16th
I think we'll
game.
see him clap at the press conference.
But,
really.
I just hope he claps at the appropriate times. I don't want to see him clapping when we're down by 30 points, giving up.
Over under on how many times they show him a game doing this after Daniel Jones gets sacked.
Good job, guys. Yeah, good sack there, Patriots.
That's right, get him. Get him next time. Solder blows a freaking block. All right, Nate. Holy shit, this guy sucks.
And Chip Kelly with the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, right in the old meatball, fellers. Yeah, hit him right in the old meatballs.
He did.
I was rooting for Roger. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, bro. Doesn't look like it. Aaron Rodgers has never beaten a team that is 500 or better in the fourth quarter when losing by 1 or more points. Rodgers is the anti-clutch pumpkin. I thought he did it this year.
He did do it this year because I remember
somebody saying that. I might have been him.
Yep. Who was it against? But he did break that. It wasn't the Lions. Man, I forgot what team that was against. But he did do it this year.
Yeah, but it's 17-0 Niners here.
But I agree with you, Arian. I'm not a Rodgers fan, so I'm glad that this is happening. Hopefully the Niners can put another touchdown on the board, make this 24-0 at the half.
Guys, yes, go sub up Bad Dog, of course. Yeah, link in the description below, Moose. Thanks for saying that. And if you want to post a link, go ahead in the chat, but it's in the description as well.
Yes, Ernesto.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike Moreno, with the $2 super chat. You can forget about it. Entertainer talking Gorgonzolas. He hit him right in the Gorgonzolas.
Yeah, and there's Mike Marino with the really good-looking man in his thumbnail. I was not happy that night. By the way, guys, we got over 300 people here, but we only got 141 likes, so you know what to do. I want to see that thumbs up button. I want to see that number climb. So let's hit that. There it goes. There it goes. It's climbing like the stock market. Now there it goes.
What's going on, Merritt? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. So here they are at the 25-yard line. The Niners trying to close this game out early. Garoppolo coming out in the gun from his own 25. Kittle in motion left to right. Packers need to stop here. Jimmy G takes it, bakes it, looks over the middle, and that could be an interference. They don't call it.
Yep, it's flagged.
Oh, there it is. Yep. First down.
Yep, so automatic first down. And the Niners continue to move. I love Deebo Samuel. I mean, what a player he is. I mean, that's pass interference the entire way too.
Yeah, that's
Deebo. He's had such a great year. Good pick up in the second. I mean, that's how you start winning, when you start hitting on your draft picks that aren't your first round picks.
Yep. Like the Giants have started to do.
Yep, that's how you start to build a team.
5:35 to go here, second quarter, as the Packers with a crucial penalty there. It'll be a first down, pick up about 6 on the pass interference. They'll have it at the 31. I formation here for Jimmy G. Kittle's going to go in motion.
Still haven't called his name except for that today.
And there's the pitch to Mostert. Mostert's got a hole. Going 45-50, 45-40, down to the 34.
Mostert is having a career day in the first half. That has to have put him over 100 yards. He already has 2 touchdowns. One giant clairvoyant, or whatever he called himself. He said the Niners are going to run for over 200 yards against this team, and they are well on their way. Mostert may end up with 200 yards in this game.
Yeah, he's killing it. I did not watch the Aaron Hernandez thing, but everybody is telling me to. I'm going to check it out probably tonight, actually, when I go to bed on Netflix. He's going to turn and pitch it to Mostert. Mostert, nice stutter step there, picks up 6.
Yeah, I want to watch that myself. I have seen things on ID Discovery about him, but I haven't seen this one.
I know he's gay. Was gay, right? That came out.
Well, supposedly, yes, in prison. That's came out.
Yeah, I'll watch it tonight.
Yep.
What's the name of it? I don't even know.
I don't know. I was just typing Aaron Hernandez on Netflix. I'm sure it pops up.
Yeah, it'll pop up. 2nd and 3, 4:27 to go here, second quarter. Mr. Coliseum, Netflix and chill. There's a handoff to Mostert. Mostert is, look at this guy, still going. He gets a yard. He had nothing. He gets a yard. 3rd and 2.
And I missed it. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20 in the half. 4:20 crew. Smoke them if you got them.
4:20, guys. 4:20.
4:20. Hey, Chris Leone got it. See, right there. He knew. He didn't know.
So 3:56 to go here in the second quarter.
Ernesto says Pat Mahomes is watching the 49ers saying, what the?
Germany's in the house. What's going on, Germany?
Yes, indeed. Mr. Coliseum is enjoying time.
They're going to let this tick down, I guess, call a timeout here.
Yeah, looks like it. 3rd and 2.
3:34 to go.
Kyle Shanahan is a boss. Yes, Punkham just comes out with the blunt word for Aaron Hernandez.
Is that true? That is a great Ben & Jerry's name, if that's true, Sabrina.
You gotta love Punkham. You gotta.
Netflix and chilled is a new Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor.
What does it taste like? A DVR? Or a Blu-ray machine?
Why did Wilhelm get timed out? I guess they're fighting in the chat.
I guess.
Let's see what we got here.
Wilhelm got timed out by mistake. They were trying to hit Michael Flores.
Oh, okay.
Because Wilhelm just said 17-0. Michael Flores says, put the game on, you suck. Well, I'll tell you what, Michael, why don't you go and spend that hard-earned money that you make by asking people if they want paper or plastic when you're bagging their groceries. My TV, and you can watch it on Fox because you don't even need cable.
Yeah, you get yourself a nice satellite, and you can watch this game. But
you can actually get a coat hanger and watch it.
Yeah, there's a handoff to Mostert, though. He got the first down to the 17, 3:06 to go second quarter. Merritt, you keep asking for a mod. I do not hand out mods anymore. My mods do, and you got to show up to a lot of streams to get it. Here we go. I formation. Garoppolo coming out under center from the 17. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And that's a gain of maybe 2. Didn't get much. That was Breida. That's the first time we said his name.
Yeah. And there's Jesse, the body of Ventura. The body's kind of falling apart. And, but Breida's going to see time now that Coleman's out. So.
Yeah. That's Jesse the Ventor. There's no body in that.
No, that's Jesse. Yeah, that's true. There's no body there. Aaron Rodgers looking on saying, oh, Jesus, not again. 11 straight rushes for the Niners. Wow.
What's up, Riot Clan? Thanks for being here, buddy. Melvin Martinez.
Last time that somebody did that.
And here we go. Garoppolo looks left, throws over the middle. Nice play there by King.
Yeah. There you go. Pump your chest. You're down 17-0. Going to be down at least 20-0. And, pound your chest because you've done such a good job today defending the 49ers. You pulled the jersey, got away with another pass interference. But, celebrate. You finally did something.
Stephen Lilly said, I just checked my coat hanger. It's not showing the game. Third and 2:10 to go here in the second quarter.
Oh, God.
Maybe you got to get another coat hanger. Check the next coat hanger, Lily. So here they are at the 15. Garoppolo out of the gun. Takes the snap, drops back. They send 4. Looks, caught, and he's going to be held short there at the 10. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, they got to kick the field goal here. You don't go for it on 4th down and 3. As Bourne couldn't get free to get the first down. There's Jerry Rice.
Running the 40 in a suit and tie.
Yeah, why not? I'll take your watch. That looks pretty nice. God, he was good.
Oh, phenomenal.
God, he was good. Looked like a blowout. That's what it's looking like right now, without a doubt.
Now, you figure they kick the field goal here, or they go for it on 4th and 2 or 3?
Got to kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Got to kick the field goal. Go up by 3 touchdowns, and you got the half. Your defense is killed. It's 4th down and 3, so I wouldn't do it. If it was 4th and 1, I might consider it.
Yeah.
Is Dave Bundleballs a keeper at the GM position for the next 3 years? Well, no. I mean, it depends on what he does this year, MH. If the Giants stink, he's gone. I think this is his year to prove it. I think how you sign those guys a 1-year deal and a prove-it deal? That's what he's going to have.
Yeah. I think at most he gets 2 years if they don't turn a corner. Like if they start to slowly turn it this year, he might get another year. But if they're not a playoff team in 2 years, he's gone. That's my opinion on Dave Bundleballs, as you call him.
Yeah, I think the Giants got to go at least 8-8.
And Chris Leon says the Packers look like lost puppy dogs. They do right now.
Yeah. Dynamic solution. Do you believe in Jesus? Jesus is in my corner over there. Jesus is always in Bad Dog's corner, right over there. Jesus.
So there you go. Garrett contract, how long? I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, coordinators, it could be one. It doesn't matter how long the contract is. If they get a job, they're going to leave.
Right. Well, I had a lot of people saying to me, what if Joe Judge doesn't do well? Then they're going to put Jason Garrett as head coach. And I say, I don't think so. Because if they wanted Jason Garrett as their head coach, they would have hired him as their head coach. Yeah. They would have brought Joe Judge. If that was their plan,
If Joe Judge doesn't work, I think they blow it up. And Chisolo, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says Rodgers looks mad. He's gonna get a comeback win. Chisolo, they better get their act together real soon. And Ligma with a $2 super chat. He says, Chris, why did you miss your pure? I know. I might be pregnant, Ligma.
Oh Jesus, not again. But yeah, I don't see that happen. I don't see down 3 touchdowns, 1 half to play. They do get the ball in the second half. They're gonna have any chance. They're gonna have to get the ball, score before the half, and then score in their first possession because they haven't stopped the Niners all day. There's 4 possessions for the Niners. They have not punted. They've scored 2 touchdowns and what looks like to be 2 field goals. And the Packers finally had a good drive going, and they fumbled the snap. So they've had nothing go right. And this Niners defense is going to be able to tee off on the Packers, knowing that they're not going to be able to run the ball much.
And Waterfly said I don't like saying his name. I just said it. There you go. I love saying your name. I think that was a mistake. I think that was an accident on New York Beast. New York Beast is a great subscriber. That was a mistake. That was an accident. So 2 minutes to go here in the
that was definitely an accident because it just says thanks, man. So
yeah, that was an accident. So here we go. This will be a field goal attempt from a 27-yard attempt here from Robbie Gould. Snap good, hold good, kick good. 20-0.
We'll go down to Chris Senior for the analysis on the kick, and he'll give us what he thinks about that 3 points that just went through the uprights.
Yeah, Senior, could you give us a quick rundown of the kick there? What did you think of that? I hope you're still here. I hope you're not eating cannolis there on the sideline.
Well, he might be up in Mars again. Sometimes he travels there in between plays. This is true, Robert. Robert Hines says, or it wasn't him. Where did I miss that one? I don't know where that went.
Sonor was quick and easy there. Easy kick by Gould, 27 yards, took care of business. And oh God, they're gonna get me saying that. Everybody makes fun of the way I say the K word. New York for Life with the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, "Do you like your burger with ketchup?" I do. New York for Life.
So you don't like ketchup. You like ketchup.
I like ketchup. Yes. So
It's like clairvoyant. It's like clairvoyant. He just has an accent.
Yeah. And Chizola with the $2 super chat. He says, either way, Mahomes going to take a crap on the Niners. Probably. I see that happening. Probably. So
I don't know about that. This defense is pretty damn good.
Kick is away. Packers are going to field this from the 2. They fumble it. The 5 and tackle down at the 7.
Wow. I mean, that's just awful. The Packers trying to get something to go before the half, and you fumble the kickoff, and now you have it deep in your own territory where the Niners have both time or 2 timeouts, and they could conceivably get the ball back here in great field position and end up with points themselves. It's just a bad job. You got to bring that in.
What a horrible first half of football by the Green Bay Packers.
It's been bad. They look outmatched, outclassed. And this is without George Kittle doing anything.
Here we go. From the 8-yard line. Aaron Rodgers out of the gun. It's a 3-wide set.
I mean, they could turn it over down here, too.
Rodgers takes it, drops back, looks, scans the field, throws over the middle, got a man. Caught.
Ooh! Back body drop right there on the tackle. Second, look at this. So coming off the ropes, and Ric Flair. Oh, we got back body drop. Ric Flair in there. Woo!
Even when they get 20 yards on a pass down the middle, they pay for it. Lazard just got flipped over the back of the defender, so now they have it at the 27.
And there's a full start on the Packers, I believe.
They can't do
Looked
anything
like
right.
Early.
1st and 15, minute 25 to go here in the second.
Whatever that is. Looked like he moved a little early. But
They can't do anything right.
that was awesome. Back body drop.
But once again, anybody that is new, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, and the most important thing you can do is go into that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. But right now, it looks like Niners are going to run away with this unless Rodgers maybe gets a touchdown before the half. Maybe he gives the Packers a little hope, something positive to go into halftime.
Do you know who enjoyed that back body drop more than anybody? Jesse the Body Ventura over there on the Packer sideline.
Jesse the Ventura, yeah.
Jesse the Ventura, right.
Yeah. 1st and 15, minute 15 to go here in the second quarter.
The round body Ventura.
From the 22, Rodgers out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks left. That was horrible. Incomplete,
That
second and
was not
15.
good. I don't know what happened there. It's not like he was pressured that much when guys are going around him, but you start getting hit a little bit. Sometimes it gets in the back of your head. And even the best miss throws.
2nd and 15. They look like they are off right now. He was looking for Jamal Williams, I think, on the check down there, and nobody home. And 8 for 9 for 66 yards. So he's completed like 2 or 3 passes down the field. Other than that, it's been all like 1-2 yard completions. And
he's got no time to throw. That's why.
Yeah. And Rodgers takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws over the middle, picked off. 35, 30.
Huge turnover right there by the Packers, and the Niners could put this away early.
Unbelievable.
A terrible throw by Aaron Rodgers. Niners fans loving life right now. Rodgers just doesn't look like he has it today.
No, this game is not looking good. Minute 01 to go here in the second quarter, and Chizola, thanks for the love, man, and they're going to get me again with it. $2 super chat from Chizola. You can forget about it. He says park, water, nurse, river, fear, cough, all the words, coffee, and ketchup.
What's wrong with coffee? You said that right?
Yeah, well, some people make fun of the way New Yorkers say coffee. Coffee.
Coffee, like Vic DiBattista, CAWFEE, coffee.
Yeah, and New York for Life 12's $2 super chat says, don't forget about Joyzy and toilet. Yeah. Thank you guys.
But how you supposed to say toilet? You say it like that. You said it right. Toilet, like it's T-O-Y.
The people in Brooklyn say turlet, I think. I think they say turlet. Yeah.
The turlet.
Yeah, the turlet.
I just call it the latrine or the rain room.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have to go to the rain room at halftime. I've been holding in the rain this whole first half.
Rain room. You got to make it rain.
Yeah, you got to make. Sometimes you got to make it rain in the turlet. Mike Myers, Saturday Night Live, coffee talk. That's right.
That's how you say it. Coffee. The bog. Right, Stephen Lilly. The bog. The bog. I love that's my favorite word for the bog. Oh, John Kreese is on TV.
There he is.
What is he doing? John Kreese has a phone. Cobra Kai should be coming out soon. Watch Cobra Kai?
No,
on
I don't.
YouTube.
I don't. It's good?
Oh, you didn't watch the Karate Kid?
I did watch The Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, the Cobra Kai's not bad.
I got to check it out. It's a YouTube show,
I
right?
bought YouTube Premium. I bought YouTube Premium for that reason.
I have YouTube Premium, so I can just watch it.
You watch it. You just type in Cobra Kai. You can watch it all. The best thing about it is, you know how Johnny was the big ass in, the first one. Johnny was the bad guy, and Ralph Macchio was the poor guy and down on his luck, and they kind of reverse roles in the new one. It's good.
I got to check it out. How many seasons
They
in?
bring a lot of the old guys back, so it's good.
How many seasons in is it?
2.
I'll have to check it out. Freddie Billups, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Ben's the knees. He says, "Hey, Bear Dog, do you think Altuve knew Chapman's changeup was coming?"
Oh God, without a doubt. I mean, he had a freaking wire on.
Yeah,
He had a wire on. Don't rip my shirt off. Don't rip my shirt off.
it's a shame, man. That it does really put a dent on, and it's already a dying sport with today's youth, and that's not going to help it. And Anthony, I'll get to that 1 second. Garoppolo out of the gun from the 30. Man in motion. He'll take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give Mostert, who's been on his game all day. Nothing different here. Down to the 18.
Another good run. Niners are going to take a timeout here. 54 seconds ago. Toilet.
And Anthony says, $5 super chat. He says, "Why aren't you drinking a beer? If you are still doing this in the next few years and the Giants go to the playoffs, can you buy a beer, a toast?" Of course I'm going to buy. I drink every Giants game. We drink beers, Anthony.
Yes, this is true. We do.
Every Giants game we drink beers, and I normally drink beers, but right now I'm trying to lay off the beers a little bit right now. But
I'm laying off the beers because, again, I'm cutting weight. And, Lord, God forbid, I have 2 beers. People think I'm an alcoholic or drunk. I get that every time. Well, you're drunk, beer. Yeah. Okay. I could drink like, I don't know, dozen beers and not be drunk.
Stephen Lilly.
I did drink a bunch of Crown Royal the first nonsense stream we did, though. I didn't remember that.
Yes, you did. Bad Dog passed out for that stream, or we might as well have. Here we go. Garoppolo from the 19-yard line. He's got Mostert to his left. He's going to give to Mostert, and Mostert will spin forward for a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Are the Packers taking their timeouts here? I said the Niners took a timeout. I think the Packers took the timeout.
Really?
And why are the Niners playing so conservatively right? Oh, that was first down. I'm sorry. I thought that was second down.
And there's the great Michael Strahan on the side. Oh, thanks, guys, for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. One giant rebuttal with a $2. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, one giant rebuttal. I was drinking beer in those streams. OGR comes on my stream. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, "Where's the pink fruit? The pink grapefruit bubbly?" He comes on my stream. He's drinking pink grapefruit drinks.
People told me about that on my stream. That OJR's got to pick a better drink. I was like, "What are you talking about?" They told me he was drinking a pink drink. A pink lady is what they said.
Yeah, and Chizola, thanks for love, man. $5 super chat. He says, "Give Rodgers the Niners team, and it's a different story. Jimmy is such a system quarterback, and if he was on the Packers, they'd be super trash." You could make that argument, especially in a game like this where, you got to go up against the pass rush. Not a lot of quarterbacks are going to be successful today if they're playing for the Packers.
Do I have a 6-pack or a beer belly? Oh, I have a 6-pack.
I have a beer belly.
It's going to get even tighter, though, in the next month or so because this low-calorie diet, I am losing weight fast. It is falling off of me. It usually does because not only do I freaking eat a lot less food, shouldn't say eat a lot less food, I just eat a lot less calories, but I kill it even harder in the gym during these sessions. So
and
it goes off.
And I see that comment there, Lily. I'll read it in a second. Here we go. Under center, Garoppolo from the 18. He's going to turn and give to Mostert. Look at the blocking.
And Mostert blows it up, his 3rd touchdown of the half, and it's getting close. It's getting close to nonsense time.
26-0.
Mostert. Just see the round body Ventura? Not happy.
45 seconds to go until halftime. The Niners lead 26-0.
And one more time. I mean, Chris, you and I could have scored a touchdown on that hole right there.
It's crazy. They could have fit a whole bus through that.
Looked like Bourne away with a hold there.
Snap, hold, kick, good. 27-0.
27-0.
And thank you very much, Anthony, for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, "If the Giants go to the Super Bowl, karaoke." Oh yeah, people like when I sing. If the Giants go to the Super Bowl, here's what I'll say, guys. If the Giants go to the Super Bowl, we'll have a fun 2 week of streams that week leading up until the Super Bowl. I will do one whole stream dedicated to karaoke if the Giants go to the Super Bowl. You have my word, Anthony. And Mike Miranda, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says this game is stupid.
It is stupid. Yes, it is.
And what's going on there, Nation? It's one of my best, man. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Little Bad Dog could have scored a touchdown there, Jared. Very true. Very true. Yeah, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. And once Raheem Mostert, 14 carries, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Mr. Clairvoyant, as Chris called him, one Giant Bundle said 200 yards. Mostert has almost 200 on his own in the first half. Crazy.
And Darren, I'll get to that 1 second, man. Thanks for the love, man. The kick is away. The Packers are going to field it. They'll wield it. They'll let it go out of bounds. They'll start at the 25. Darren says, I am waiting for the Giants versus Jets Super Bowl. That would be friggin' awesome.
Darren, I love you. Don't hold your breath on that one.
Yeah,
we'll be back. But the Jets, they're the Jets.
Yeah, Jets haven't been to a Super Bowl since I've been alive. So that's a long time.
Morning fasting cardio. No, I don't go in the morning. But I don't eat dinner before I go to the gym at night. So I eat at 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I get to the gym at 5. So I haven't eaten for 5 hours, and I go in there and do it.
And here we go. Rodgers out of the gun from the 25, 45 seconds to go. Needs to try to do something before the end of the half. And nowhere to go. Jamal Williams will go down. Lost at 2. 2nd and 12.
They might as well just run this to hell out. I mean, 2nd down and 12 here. You got 1 timeout. You're deep in your own territory. Don't even bother. You might turn it over again.
Yeah, this is stupid. They should just kneel this. But they're going to try something here. 24 seconds to go. Rodgers out of the gun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Just
nowhere to go.
Just kneel it.
The Niners are just beating the ever-loving hell out of the Packers right now.
I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
I don't know if that's going to be intentional grounding because he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. Because he did just throw it into the ground. He was outside the pocket, but it still has to get back to the line of scrimmage. And I think that's going to be the call. And at this point, you got to just down it, I would imagine. An open eligible man downfield on the Packers. So that'll back them up some more, and they're going to have to kick the ball. Spider. You think the Packers would put up better? Oh, yeah, I thought well, again, this is why I don't bet on football. Because I said thinking both road teams to cover 7.5. Neither one is going to. I mean, at least the Titans made you think that they were going to cover that spread. The Packers have been outclassed. And Green Bay's been outscored 47-7 in the last 4 quarters. And they are going to run it and pretty much give up on it. Maybe the Niners took a timeout here. What a job by the 49ers in this first half. Just unbelievable. This isn't even close. The Niners do take the timeout. They might as well just go out for an all-out punt block at this point.
What do we got?
So their Niners took a timeout. Packers are going to have to punt now. So we'll see if the Niners try to block it. You might as well bring everybody on the rush at this point.
All right, let me get that quarter changed as we're headed to the third.
There's Richard Sherman saying, yeah, that's right.
4th and 9, and like you said, this is a spot where you send the dogs. You try to block this.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Niners out of timeout, so yeah, you got to block this if you want any. No, there's no spider on my chair, meat.
Moose just got a girlfriend. Nice.
Nice, Moose. He shoots, he scores.
He shoots, he scores!
And the punt is away. They almost did block that. Punt is away. Niners are going to field this. Oh, that's a good punt. All the way back to the 20, the 10. That should take us to the half. Please, just take us to the half.
They did bring everybody on the rush.
All right.
Back. That's what you do.
So 27-0 at the half. The Packers will need a miracle to even get back into this game.
Yep. Yeah, without a doubt.
I'm not muted. I'm not muted. You guys try it do it on it. If you guys are gonna try that, wait till I drink some beer.
Right. Yeah.
And if you do it every stream, I'm never gonna fall for it.
Right.
But thank you guys for being the best on YouTube. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, and if you haven't done so, please join Bad Dog. They are saying I'm legitimately muted. Hold on. Let me look at my volume levels. Hold on one
You are not muted. I can hear you.
I
just
am
fine.
not muted. And Anthony, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Ben's the knees. He says, question of the day, who's the better blocker, Eric Flowers or New York City traffic cone? That is probably the best question I've ever. I'm shocked when I do those New York Giants Q&As. I don't get that question. That's a great question. I would go with the traffic cone because the traffic cone doesn't commit penalties.
This is true. And the traffic cone actually stops traffic.
Yeah.
You ever hit a traffic cone with your car? That's slowing you down. Not that I've ever done that, but I mean, that slows you down pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you're not going to get a holding penalty from a cone. So I'd go with a traffic cone.
Both of them move about the same, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, move about the same speed. They got the same footwork. I mean, a cone don't have feet, but, if there's Eric Flowers, I guess.
Well, the cone probably has more bend to it, too. Flowers couldn't bend his knees at all.
Stephen Lilly says, police just issued a warrant. They're looking for the most talented quarterback ever because he's missing in the Bay. He is missing.
Lily is not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. But you know what? I'm going to eat my crow today. He's playing horrible today. Rodgers doing his best Eli impression in his later years. Yeah, he's not playing well today, that's for sure. What's up, Jake?
You're curious? I'll take the coat off. Want your coat off?
Jake says, all I saw was people saying the NFL was rigged because they wanted a rematch of Super Bowl I. What about now? Yeah, doesn't look rigged right now. Was that Little Bad Dog?
It's his coat. He wanted me to take his coat off. It's his coat.
He's got a Mickey Mouse coat.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Nah. Real deal, man.
You can't go wrong with a Mickey Mouse.
Nah. This is a little varsity jacket. You're going to get used to one of these.
There you go.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's Mickey, I know. It's going to be a varsity jacket soon, huh? You going to let her in 4 sports like that, or you're going to be a 5-sport athlete? Right? Yeah, of course.
Chip Kelly, man, thanks for the love, Chip Kelly. $2 super chat. He says, I told you, Rodgers is addicted to painkillers now. And Dan in the Big Blue, man, I really appreciate that. He says, here's $2. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, buddy.
Yeah, Little Bad Dog better than this game, says MH. Yeah, he's better than every game. He's a Little Bad Dog. What's the closest we've ever come to a Subway Super Bowl? 86.
Yeah.
The Jets up 10-1 that year. They lost in double overtime to Cleveland. They should have won that game, by the way.
That's got to be the closest. That's the closest, yeah, because 2011, the year before the Jets were good, they went to the AFC title game, I think, at 10, and then the Giants went to the Super Bowl the next year, I think, right? So it didn't happen in the same year. So, yeah, that's got to be the closest.
But in 86, I remember the Jets were 10-1. Then they lost their last 5 games, and then they ended up losing to Cleveland in that double overtime heartbreaker.
Thank you so much, man. New York for Life 12 with a $5 super chat. Benzanese says, who's getting pounded worse, the Niners defense or my ex-girlfriend after drinking 1 White Claw?
I go give that to Mama. What do you want, bud?
I mean, yeah. I don't, I would guess probably the ex-girlfriend if you're saying that. New York for Life 12. But I've had the White Claws. They're actually not. Have you had a White Claw, Bad Dog?
No, I have not. People always tell me to drink White Claws, but I've never had them.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're a good summer drink.
You going upstairs? Okay.
Little Bad Dog's going upstairs. He's going to check out the rest of the house.
He's used to being up there. Without a doubt. Yeah, all right.
They call him the Packers because he likes to get the fudge pack. Yeah, he's not. It's the way he's playing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stephen Lilly's loving this right now. He is loving life, seeing Aaron Rodgers get thwarted by a good defense.
They sucked. They sucked. Just drink beer.
Is going to be driving Aaron Rodgers after the game in that hat.
I guess that's like the new thing. Like if you don't drink beer, you can't be a good streamer. People want you to be drunk at all times.
I think that's what the thing is, for some reason. I haven't had beer on stream in, like I said, forever.
Yeah, I haven't consistently had beer on stream for a while.
But then, like I said, I have 1 beer and I'm like, oh, Bad Dogs, you always have beer. That's what I love. Oh, Bad Dogs always drinking. Then when I don't have it, I was like, where's your beer?
Yeah. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, they're saying I knew it was gonna look a little messed up because I didn't want it to look. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Hold on 1 second.
Un momento.
Uno momento.
Let's see if that's better. 476. Let's see if that's good. Good enough. Good enough.
Trunk or heist, the dealer's choice. Yeah.
Chris, do you like Jeeps? I'm not a big Jeep person. What's going on there, Pay? Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
Yeah.
I'm more of a muscle car guy, and also like a luxury car guy, but I'm not a big Jeep person.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Johnny T, about 2002, but like I said, the Giants, neither one of them made the Super Bowl that year. And I do remember the Jets winning the first game of the playoffs. And then the Giants being up 38-14 that game, thinking to myself, we could see a Jets-Giants Super Bowl. I do remember them being really, both of them, I'm like, we could see the Jets and Giants because they were both on fire. And then, of course, the Giants blew that huge lead. But the reason I say 86 is because the Giants went on to the Super Bowl, and the Jets blew a lead in Cleveland, or they would have been in the AFC Championship game against Denver. And I still think that the Jets could have beat that Denver team. So I do think the 86 Jets and the 86 Giants, that was the closest I think that they came to doing it. Just because the Giants did end up being there.
Yeah.
So,
Did Aaron Rodgers take football tips from Mitch Trubisky before this game? It looks like it, Lenny. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Yes, he definitely did. Ford, Dodge, Chevy. Neither.
No, I can't take calls when I have a guest, MH. It knocks Bad Dog off.
Can Bobby, Chris, can Seahawk call in?
Yeah, see, if Bad Dog wasn't here, Seahawk could certainly call in. Next time I have a call-in show, I want Seahawk to be my first caller.
I think Seahawk should call in. But he's getting mad down here. He's obviously not a fan of the commercial.
Yeah, they're showing local news for me, so I get that as a kid. Yeah, I never liked news when I was younger.
Yeah, I got to see Toyota SUVs, and so I got a Toyota commercial on. They're looking at the new Highlander, and it looks like a station wagon. But,
But this game should be back in probably, 3-4 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, not too long.
The way the Niners are playing, they will win the Super Bowl. I agree. They've been extremely. I don't know. I mean, I said the same thing about the Chiefs, though. They've both been. It's gonna be a great Super Bowl. It's gonna be a great Super Bowl.
Stephen Lilly said, news just in: Elvis and Rogers drinking in a bar watching the game. Rogers is watching a good game here, Stephen. Yes.
Why can't you guys do this? Well, Super Bowl, I have plans. That's why. And last year we did the Super Bowl. And not a lot of people showed up because a lot of people go to parties. A lot of people.
Yep.
So I said,
they can watch the game. That's
yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather just enjoy the game this year. Watch the game with friends and family.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah. Kristaps, you don't want to come on camera. I already tried to get him on camera. He didn't want to.
I really appreciate that.
Yes, Genius Expert. Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Genius Expert. Really, really observant. It took him a while to come up with that. That's smart guy.
And he kisses his mother with that mouth.
Yeah.
He's probably still breastfed. Some guys, they get in their 20s, they're big, fat, hairy wildebeests, and, the only love they get's from their mother, and it's always the mother's fault. So, they're probably still breastfed, and maybe his mother has hairy nipples, and that's why he's a mess the way he is. Who knows?
I'm picturing a 24-year-old that weighs about 300 pounds that lays in his mother's lap and sucks on her teeth, basically the description you just gave me.
Right, I believe so, too. Simba.
Yeah, right here.
Simba. And your head.
Can you cry on my shoulder because of Philip Rivers? Yeah, well, it looks like Rivers is gone. So he's moving to Florida.
Now, little bad dog wasn't going. Here we go.
There he is.
There he is.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
All
Where's
right.
the touchdown sign?
Over here.
Yeah, over there, exactly. How about this game? The Packers stink.
Over here?
Yeah, do the Packers stink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say Aaron Rodgers is overrated.
Yeah, I agree. Tonight he definitely is.
I just knocked.
And little bad dog just started drinking.
Yeah, he knocked them all down. All right.
Little Bad Dog starting young on the bottle.
You know, I've been meaning to clean those up. Those have been down here for like a month. And after this was done, I'm like, I gotta clean this up. Never thought he'd actually go down here and kick them all. All right, bud, stop. That's enough. That's enough. You kicked them enough.
Daddy, clean it up.
I will clean it up after the game is over.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mike Marina, for the $5 super chat. He says, I was looking at some CBS mock drafts, and I couldn't believe it when they said that they had the Giants. Oh, man. Oh, man. Going after Ketchup.
Oh, Dad.
Ketchup, yes.
Yes, going after Ketchup. Mike Marina, you
Wait,
son of a bitch. I didn't see the Ketchup until the end. Hey, he does not like Aaron Rodgers, little bad dog. No, you
What are
don't.
you, what are you doing? Maybe he was.
Yeah, he had a couple too many.
Oh God, he's my kid. This is he's learning. This is how he's going to be with the Giants every week, like I am.
Dan Big Blue Man, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. He says Giants can score in this game more than the Packers. Walk of shame. Yeah, yeah. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know this is going to be on like somebody's highlight reel now because of this.
Oh God.
He stole the show. He's more entertaining than the Packers.
Man, I tell you what, it is. It is. He definitely is more entertaining than the Packers. That's pretty much what the first half has been like.
Hey, Chris, thanks for the man. $2 super chat. He says, like father, like
Where
son.
did he have for dinner? Oh, okay, that's why.
Oh, yeah. He had beer. He had beer for dinner.
Yeah, he must have. Can you say boom? Close enough. All right. Can we get back to the game? It's 27-0. I like how he amuses himself.
He amuses me. He's great. I could watch him on stream for 3 hours straight.
You should try watching him for 3 hours straight. That's always fun. You want to go down now? Garoppolo hasn't even done anything in this game. He's got 48 yards passing, and they're winning 27-0.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, little bad dog. Tell me about it.
We have to get back to the game, crazy man.
And here we go. The kick is away.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah, I know. That's a good kick, little bad dog. Packers are going to start at the 25.
All right, we have to get back to the game. Oh, and Aaron Andrews is on. Look at.
Ooh. Yeah, you like her.
Jason Garrett. We have to get back to the game. Come on, Showtime.
Here we go. Start of the third quarter here. Rodgers is going to need a touchdown here, bad dog. Tell me about it.
John Madden up here.
Here he is under center. He's going to turn, play action, pass. Yeah, I know. Looks, throws off his back foot. Got a man. That's caught. What a catch, little bad dog.
Oh, it was a great catch. And the Packers obviously got to score here. They got to do something. I mean, they got to get something going. Great run by Adams. All right, you have run the well dry. You have run the well dry.
Gain of 15 there to Adams.
Go over there and see Mom. Oh, man.
Rodgers looking left, throwing left, incomplete.
Come on, psycho boy. Chris Myers over there. Certainly not the same as Aaron Andrews. Oh, God.
No, that does not look like Aaron Andrews.
You're gonna hear. I'm gonna hear that for the next 20 years when he's watching the Giants.
That's what we sound like during a Giants stream.
It is. Come on, bud. We have to do the game. You want to come on here earlier now? All he wants to do is scream. Come on.
And Rodgers out of the gun. What a catch by Adams.
What a catch by Adams, indeed. Come on, bud.
Pick up a 15, first down.
See, mommy.
Let's go watch Aladdin.
Well done,
Aladdin.
well done, little bad dog.
No, I have to stay on here. I'll come up later.
He'll be up soon.
Well done, little bad dog.
All right, you know what? We needed that for the halftime show. Go with Mom. Go see Aladdin. Go on. Go watch Aladdin.
And Stephen always says, I imagine Packers fans making the same noises.
I'm sure they are right now. I'm sure they are. And then he has to start the truck.
And
This
here
kid's and he comes in and he just houses everything.
Rodgers under center takes the snap. He's got, what is this? An end around to Lazard. Back to Rodgers. Rodgers has time, and he's going to check it down. So all that for about 8 yards.
I was going to say the Packers, the Niners did a really good job on that because it did not fool them. Rodgers just had a lot of time and hit the running back out of the backfield. But obviously you're running that play, you're looking for a lot more than 7 yards. You're not running an exotic flea flicker for a 7-yard gain. My kid knocked down 6 beer bottles over here and then screamed. That someone said I need a halftime show last night. That should have been the halftime show.
You got a halftime show, that's for sure.
Right there. He was pissed. Actually, it's funny. He was pissed and he was laughing at himself. That's really what I do. He really is me. It's insane.
Rodgers under center at the Niners 37. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give, and there's a nice run there. First down, pick up a 3. Packers got to score quick here.
Yeah, but they are. I mean, they're already in Niner territory. Bosa kind of gimpy coming off the field. That'd be an enormous loss, obviously. They've only used just over 2 minutes, and they've got a good drive going.
And Stephen always says 6 bottles. Yeah, right. That means 60.
Or 6. They've been down here forever. And every time I do a stream, I'm like, I got to clean these up. And every time I do a stream, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I got to get some sleep.
Yep,
Clean them
I do the same thing when I drink. They don't get thrown out for about a week.
And you don't have a 2-year-old to come down and kick them down on the floor.
Rodgers, play action bootleg. He's going to throw. Hits his, I think that's Graham. Graham with a stiff arm picks up 3.
It is first time I've called his name all day. Let's see what happened to Bosa here. Ooh, he kind of got hip checked by Graham.
The tight ends haven't been very involved on either side.
They have not. They have not at all. Worst loss, Johnny T? No, worst loss to me is that Eagles loss in 2008. That one hurts. We won the Super Bowl in 2008.
2nd and 8, 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Rodgers coming out of the gun from the 32. He's going to motion the running back out wide left. Empty backfield. Takes the snap, drops back, throws a screen pass there to Devontae Adams. Adams will spin, pick up 4. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Good gang tackle there by the Niners, and I think Packers might have to go for this. It might be 4-down territory already, trailing 27-0. Johnny T, the losses that always stick out of my mind. The 2002 is one of them. 89 against the Rams, overtime loss, the playoffs. 97 against the Vikings. That loss freaking hurts. And 2002 and 2008. Those are the 4 worst ones I've had to deal with.
Pizzle just popped in. He says, is Aaron Rodgers elite? Because I saw Eli Manning win this kind of game before, and he never got called elite. That's fair to say. It's fair to say. Rodgers takes the snap out of the gun, throws, hits his man out in the flat. That's caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 22.
Had a little extracurricular activity going on there, but he swallowed it up quick. I don't really know what happened there. It looked like they were going to go at it, and they both just stopped.
It's true. That is true. Eli did go into San Francisco in the NFC title game, a very similar team, and he took care of business.
Eli owned both of these teams in his career.
Yeah.
He knocked out the Packers twice on the way to the Super Bowl, and he knocked out the Niners in 2011.
Oh, Little Munchie, thank you so much, man. I'll get to that 1 second. Rodgers coming out in the gun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, and there's a full start on the play. 10-30, it might be a formation penalty, whatever it is. It's going to be 5 yards. Little Munchie with a $10 super chat. Stand up. He says, what would you do if you won $10 from the Titans-Chiefs games? I know what I'd do with it. If the Packers somehow end up in the Super Bowl and win, either of you think Rodgers will retire? Thank you so much, Little Munchie, for the donation. I really appreciate that, buddy. And he could retire, is right. I don't think so, though. Coming up at 13 and 3 years, he's like 36. I doubt it, but you never know. But thanks. I'm assuming the $10 super chat was your winning, so I appreciate that, man. Rodgers coming out in the shotgun from the 27, 1st and 15, takes the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right, caught at the 20, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
I'll say this much. He's going to have to do a world of wonders in order to come back and win this game against the 49ers team that has one of the best defenses in football. An incredible pass rush and down 27. And the Packers have not been able to stop the Niners offense the whole game. Most started 160 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half on the ground. And the Packers are having a long drive here. This isn't what they need when you're down by 27 is a 6-8 minute drive, but that's what they've started with so far here in the second half.
And I'll get to that 1 second. Q-Dog, man. Thanks for the love, man. Rodgers under center, takes the snap, play action. And he's going to check it down there to the tight end on the screen pass, and he's going to rumble all the way down to the 8 for a first down.
So Mercedes Lewis with a nice gain there. It'll be first down and goal for the Pack, trying to get on the board after being shut out in the first half. A great catch by Lewis down there under by the ankles.
And Q-Dog with the $2 super chat. He says, "What's up, Tana and Bad Dog? I dropped my Wow. Oh, man. That's not good.
That's not good.
I don't know how that works. I guess you got to get probably a machine to lift it back up to get it back on the truck. But Q-Dog, man, sorry to hear that, man. But thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Rodgers out of the gun from the 9, drops back to pass, looks left, comes back, another screen pass, and they are going to walk in.
And, yep, that one was set up nice, little mid-screen right there. And Aaron Jones continues to find pay dirt. Packers on the board. It's 27-6.
27-6, extra point pending. So they could cut it to 20 here. It took a little while. It clearly made some adjustments at halftime. A lot of screen passes there. They took advantage of the blitz and worked. They hit on at least 3 screen passes on that drive.
Yep, I hear you, Johnny T. That's the same thing. You know, the funny thing about Super Bowl 35, obviously that sucked, but I always just felt like they got crushed by a great defense. And I didn't actually think we'd even make the Super Bowl that year. I felt like that Giants team overachieved. So, obviously, it sucks losing a Super Bowl. But that one didn't really – because we got blown out so bad, it didn't really hurt me that much. It was just kind of disappointing. There's other 4 games, though, we had no business losing those games.
Yeah. You talking about
now it's time to me to hit the rain room, as you heard all the beer that I actually really did drink. And, no, I'm just kidding. Right.
Go hit the rain room. Let me talk to the chat for a little bit. By the way, thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for always being here and tuning in my streams and watching my videos. Just always like to say thank you whenever I can. And if you haven't done so, go into that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. What's wrong with the score, JD? It's 27-7. I do have to move the football. It's going to be Niners ball. Malik, man, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. Oh, you just got home. Okay. He says, "What's up, guys? Giants are world champions." Not the New York Giants. Not right now. Well, they are 4-time world champions with the trophies. This is true. They haven't been world champions since 2012, though. Hopefully get back to that very soon. I appreciate that, Nona. That wasn't a good way to start the third quarter for the Niners. No, it wasn't. They kept them in the game a little bit, but obviously now the Packers' defense has to come up with a stop. What do you think of Josh Rosen's future? Urza, I'm going to be honest with you. I was not a big fan of Josh Rosen on draft night. I wouldn't have been against trading for him from the Giants if they weren't giving up much. I said that before the draft. But Josh Rosen, to be fair, has not been given a fair opportunity. He's been put in 2 really bad situations. But I'm not a fan of Rosen. I don't know if he's going to make it as a starter. Depends where he ends up.
What about New England?
New England, I'd give him a chance. I'd give you a chance on New England at quarterback.
Well, Brady and I are the same age, so why not?
Yeah, Bill Belichick is brilliant. If he gets if he goes to the Colts, maybe he can make something out of that with the offensive line. If he gets in the right situation, maybe, but he's just been in 2 really bad spots. Miami and the Cardinals. You don't get much worse than that.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you don't. Thank you, Anthony G. Appreciate that. This is thanks, Chris and the Bad Dog, for a great season. This is my first watching you, but I'm a subscriber for life. We appreciate that very much.
Yeah, and we're gonna give you all off season too. So hopefully you keep coming back. We're gonna be doing the Giant Show off season. Gonna have a ton of off season coverage with the draft, with the free agency. So we're gonna take you all the way up to like July, and then we're gonna take like a month off, and we're gonna come right back. So
yep.
So hopefully you guys keep coming back. And yeah, XFL, I'm probably going to try that. I'm going to do an XFL stream, Mike. A lot of people have asked me to do that. I told OGR he could come on. He wanted to do an XFL stream with me, so we'll try that week 1 and see if people like it. We'll do the New York team. Packers going to kick it away. Niners are going to field it from the 3. They'll take it out there to the 10, 15, 20, and he gets upended at the 21.
Yep. So Niners will have the ball, and there's Raheem Mostert having a career day. I got to imagine it's already a career high. I can't imagine he had a 160-yard game. Maybe he did, but what a hell of a half. 160 yards, 3 touchdowns in one half is pretty damn impressive. Now, Packers did score, but they took up a lot of time. I mean, they took over 6 minutes. So, first player with 150 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns in any half of any postseason game. Wow.
Yeah, he had a hell of a first half. The offensive line, really, though, like you said, the holes were gigantic on most of those runs.
Huge. Yeah.
And here's Garoppolo in the center, fullback in motion, offset eye from the 21. Packers come with 5. He's going to give it to him, and more good blocking, good patience.
Continues to fight, too. He's just fighting for yardage. Should have been a 2-yard game, ends up being a 7-yard game.
Cindy, there's no point in keep writing lag. You're just going to get kicked out of the chat. If the chat lags, I can't do anything about it. It's no point. And Malik, yeah, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, Bad Dog, we're going to Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl 53. Malik Thompson says, "Isn't it Super? Isn't it Super Bowl 53?
It is
3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 54, isn't
yeah,
it?
I thought it was 54.
It's 54.
Mostert off right tackle picks up 6. It'll be a first down. We go to Super Bowl.
Pound the ball.
We'll go to Super Bowl 55. Yeah, there's a little lag. Yeah, I can't do anything about the lag, guys, so I apologize for that. But thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, there is. That happens. That happens in these streams once in a while. It's all good.
Yeah.
Zero says terrible game. No, Malik. Not
your bad, Malik.
I get confused with the numbers myself at this point. I don't remember what the hell Super Bowl we're on. We've been so bad for so long, I don't even care anymore what the hell Super Bowl we're on. I just know we're not there.
AC92's got me laughing because we're not even saying anything funny. He says he's dying of laughter because he's stoned. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Hand off to Deebo Samuel, picks up 11 and a first down.
4:20 to go. Here's already there.
He's been at 4:20 this whole game.
Been 4:20. The clock's broken like it is at Cushmaster's house.
There's a little leg. It's called Roger's arm.
Nice play design there. Deebo Samuel on the reverse got the first down. So Niners using all kinds of ways to run the ball. Again, I think Garoppolo is only throwing 8 passes in this game. It has 48 yards, and yet the score is 27-7. The Packers wasted timeout.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's not a good timeout. But the Niners are already at midfield. 6:46 to go here in the third.
Yes.
Kansas City versus Niners for Super Bowl. I'm going for Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to root for KC as well. But Niners might win.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I really have a rooting interest in that one. I know Cowboy fans do not want the Niners to win another Super Bowl. That I do know. They don't want the Niners to pass them.
Right.
With Super Bowls. That I know.
Yeah, plus, I mean,
obviously tie Pittsburgh and New England.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Reed, I think. I'd like to see Reed get a title.
Andy Reid.
George Kittle has not been involved, John, in this entire game. And
I don't think he has a pass. I don't think he caught a pass.
Nope. He doesn't have a target, I don't think. And it hasn't mattered.
Nope. I mean, he's only throwing 8 passes.
Yeah.
Still don't know what the hell my son was doing. That was pretty funny. I've never heard him do that in my life. Grunted for 5 minutes straight and laughed at himself the entire time. Oh, God.
Marjorie says she's rooting for KC in the Super. I'm with you. I'm going to root for KC too. Plus, they haven't won it forever. The Niners already have 5.
50 years.
Yeah.
50 years.
And I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl.
Bosa going to pick up Mahomes and throw him back to the farm in Kansas. Yes, he might. He might throw him back to the State Farm in Kansas.
Great call, Sabrina. That's what he's been doing, and he's been doing great at it. Kittle's been blocking. You're right. They've come out with a lot of 2 tight end sets, and they've established huge holes in the running game.
Do you think that Pat Mahomes is going to need State Farm insurance against Nick Bosa in that game?
Yes. Yes.
Because Rodgers obviously insurance failed. This is why he should have kept his agent, instead of screwing his agent. Because State Farm ain't doing it. So every time he goes against his agent there, and he's going to State Farm, you see what kind of protection he's getting. He ain't getting protected at all.
I tell you what,
They're
man.
turning back on the guy that makes you money.
I'll tell you what. I think that game is going to be a pick'em. Like, I think that game is about as even as you could get going into a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you got a great offense against this explosive defense.
Yeah.
But the Niners can run the ball, and I don't know.
The Niners can run the ball, but no lead is safe against Mahomes. So it's an interesting game.
And they really can't throw it. And there's two of the greatest to ever do it, Steve Young and Jerry Rice.
Stephen Evans, there is no tightness. What are you talking about? I see a difference of opinion can cause tightness. I get it. I still love the content. I literally just saw you for the first time in the stream. There's no tightness. And there's a handoff up the middle, a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
What a son of a bitch.
I don't get it. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 9.
Yep. Jesse Roundbody Ventura over there. And
What's up, Astro
Niners
Kid?
trying to continue to move the sticks and run up the clock.
And here we go. Garoppolo under center. Offset eye. He's going to turn. Play it. Oh, he's going to turn. He's going to give to Samuel. Samuel's got a lead blocker. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, down to the 22.
Wow. I mean, Deebo Samuel, they just ran that play not too long ago to the left side of the field where they got 12 yards, and this one's a much bigger gain, all the way down to the 22-yard line, a gain of about 30. 27 to be exact. But great lead blocking. And Samuel's tough to tackle once he's out there.
Yeah.
You seen him break some tackles. He's running with a full head of speed and full head of steam rather, and he just really good play design there.
That was a great call.
And again, the Packers can't stop the Niners offense. They haven't been able to stop them all day.
And here's Garoppolo, offset eye formation from the 22. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch. And this time, Zadarius Smith, who we haven't said much, wraps him up, loss of 1.
But he got hurt. I mean, he actually made a play and he ended up getting hurt.
My God, there's a lot of injuries in this game.
Yes, there is.
Um,
Is it his arm? I don't know what the hell happened to Tevin Coleman.
Crispy Cracker says, "What a time to be alive."
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
I said the same thing back in '86, and I was much younger.
Well, you're a Yankee fan. Mets won in '86. I know the Giants won.
Yes, the Giants won in '86.
What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. Good one there, Techie.
Very nice.
Well
Very
done.
nice.
Well done. Well done.
Jared said they said elbow. Why did he have to go on the cart if his elbow was hurt? Why can't he walk? That was weird.
How many 49er injuries? Just give KC the trophy now. We'll see, man.
Malik, they were in Super Bowl IV. But no, I didn't watch them, but I do have that game on DVD. So, I mean, I've seen it a number of times. Actually, the only broadcast they have, Super Bowl IV, is from Canadian Broadcasting Company, CBC. And it's in black and white for most of the game until about 5 minutes ago in the fourth quarter. But that's the only known copy out there, and I do have that. So I watched that. I've also watched Super Bowl III. I have that too with the Jets and Colts.
And Roldy, of course, we wish the Giants were here, man. And I promise you it's going to happen. I just don't know when. It might be 5 years. It might be 3 years. It might be 10 years. But the Giants will be back here. They will be. It's just a matter of when, not if.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. The elbow is connected to the knee bone. Perhaps that's what happened, Joseph. His elbow knee. Chicken. I always got to show food when I'm starving to death.
What is this? Oh, there's KFC. Okay.
That's why I just go to bed. And I'm like, I'm hungry. You know what? You're not eating late. Just go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, you'll still be hungry, and then you can eat something.
You like KFC?
Love it.
Yeah. KFC's good.
Best mashed potatoes, gravy, and biscuits ever. Chicken, Popeye's chicken's right there with it, but the biscuits and gravy at KFC, I loved it when I was a kid.
I like the biscuits at Roy Rogers. Remember Roy Rogers?
I don't think we had I do remember it. I don't remember having a Roy Rogers up here, though.
They had one here and they got rid of it, but they had it up until I was about 10 or 11. Down here for you, but
Right.
yeah.
But yeah, I've always been a big. I remember when KFC used to have barbecue chicken. They don't have it anymore, but they used to have barbecue chicken. It was amazing.
Yes, the biscuits at Red Lobster are very good. Good call there, Big Daddy. Here we go. I formation. Garoppolo takes a snap, hands to Mostert. Mostert turns the outside.
What?
Oh my God!
First touchdown of the game. They cannot stop him. They can only hope to contain him. Mostert's got to be around 200 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. The Packers getting destroyed on the ground just like the Eagles did to them earlier in the year. It is 33-7.
30. I already put in the extra point. I know they're making it. 34-7 if the extra point goes. Incredible.
And the guy even trying to know who that was, is the defensive back tried to knock Mostert down. He couldn't even do it. He knocked himself down. 34-7. This is what Joe Judge is talking about. Because I just see someone said punch him in the nose. And that's exactly what Joe Judge is talking about. That's what we want the Giants to do to their opposition. Punch them in the nose.
I'm trying to just fix this here. Whatever. It is what it is. If it doesn't look great, yeah, my hair's going crazy.
There's too many kicks in this game for Signore. He's getting sick and tired of analyzing extra points. This is happening.
I get it. He's working overtime today.
Swiss cheese heads.
Let me pull up the chat here real quick. Yes, I think Stidor took the rest of the game off. What's going on, Hypothesis? Thanks for being here. Thank you to everybody for being here, though. I do appreciate it. But this game is an absolute blowout.
Church's Chicken. Where have I had? I think I had Church's Chicken down in San Juan. I think there was a Church's Chicken down there. And I had that. Not bad.
Church's Chicken. I've had that before, too. I can't remember where. But actually, I think they have them here. But I don't think I had it here. I think I had it somewhere else.
I don't go to Red Lobster much because I hate seafood. But their cheddar bay biscuits are amazing. There's no doubt about that. Yep.
Your hair is too good for the green screen. Crispy Cracker said, yeah. yeah. I'll try to fix it.
Oh, no doubt about that, Dark Demonic. I hate Adam Gase for you guys. I couldn't believe the Jets hired him. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Gase. Let's see what we got here. Raheem Mostert having a game of 4 touchdowns, AJ.
Unbelievable.
After watching Harold and Kumar, I crave for same as me, man.
Ugh.
You don't like White Castle?
Disgusting.
I had a White Castle eating challenge one time. I had 22.
That's just no. That's a shit sandwich.
Yeah, literally.
So disgusting. I think I took a bite out of that. I wanted to vomit. They're the worst things I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh, they're fantastic. They're horrible for you, but I think they taste good.
Ugh. No thanks. I don't even think that's meat that they put in there. I got no idea what the hell those are. It's like dog food.
Who is? I'm assuming who's my guest is what you're asking me, the Lenderer. I don't know what that means, but if that's the case, links in the description. It's Bad Dog. We do the Giants show together every week, and we stream all the Giants games together.
Yes, we do.
But thank you guys for being here.
Do you think that's someone gave the Packers defense laxatives because they can't stop the runs, Stephen Lilly? They can't. They've been running right through them.
You think you were the fat lady beginning her song? Yes, I think they sang it at halftime. Well, not that Little Bad Dog's a fat lady, but he sang it at halftime for us.
I don't know what the hell he was doing. Maybe he had a White Castle burger, and that's what that was all about. He's mine. I mean, what can I tell you? He's the psycho just like I am.
Yeah,
oh,
it happens.
God help the world. I made another one exactly like me. My oldest one is like barely anything like me. But this one, forget about it.
Here we go. Rodgers under center, offset I formation. They trail 34-7. Play action. Rodgers under pressure. He's going to throw out in the flat. That's caught by the running back. Seems like the Packers are starting to figure out the defense, but it's too late. He hits Irvin there for 7.
Yeah, the Packers have not gone down the field at all today. Like Aaron Rodgers, you haven't seen him try to draw him off sides of the hard count. You haven't seen him try to catch him with 12 men on the field. Like, he just doesn't look comfortable. And I don't know if part of the reason is the pass rush or what they did to him the first time. The fact they're just getting killed. But Aaron Rodgers doesn't look like Aaron Rodgers. Nothing that they normally do, they're doing in this game.
2nd and 3 here for Rodgers out of the gun from the 32. He's going to take the snap, drops back to pass. Niners come with 4. He throws, hits his man there for a first down to the 38.
And I missed it, but 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 4:20 in the third quarter. 4:20 crew, smoke them if you got them. There's 4:20 to go.
And Tiffany, I agree. It's going to be a great Super Bowl. I'm looking forward to it.
Should be.
Yeah.
Defense, it's offense.
I mean, we thought the same thing last year, and it was close, but it was a boring game. Hopefully it's a good game. I think it will be. It should be. 1st and 10, 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Rodgers coming out in the gun from his own 37. Empty backfield.
49ers lost to the Falcons because of screens and hard counts. That's because they have an aggressive defense.
Rodgers takes the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right into traffic. Was looking for Graham, incomplete.
Yeah, Graham was double covered there. Tart with the coverage.
Looked like if...
Go
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so that's what it looks like to cover a tight end. I just forgot what the hell it looked like.
Looked like he had the wide receiver from the initial angle I saw was, much more open on the right sideline, but he didn't go there. And here we go. Rodgers has 3 to the right. Takes it, and he's going to give it. Jones up the middle gets 3. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah. This is where the Packers do not want to live against this team. I mean, just... incredible. This pass rush has been incredible. And, there's another passing down here for the Packers. Running out of time. This one's really all but salted away at this point. You're not going to score 27 points against this San Francisco defense all of a sudden. But the reason they Falcons beat with screens is because that's what you do against an aggressive defense.
Yeah. Exactly. But now, obviously, the Niners will make their adjustment. Rodgers coming out in the gun, and I'll answer that 1 second, Lily. Rodgers takes the snap, drops back to pass. They come with 4, throws over the middle. That's caught by Jones. Jones spin, and there's a holding penalty. Is coming back. 2:36 to go. Lily, after watching this game, how scared do you think the Chiefs' offense is? I'm going to be honest, I don't think they're scared. I think that they think they could score on anybody. And it's on the defense, actually. It's going to be a first down.
Yeah.
But it's not, this is definitely a very good defense. The San Francisco 49ers. They've been great all year. And Anthony, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Benzanese says, who was a better scrambler in their heyday, Eli Manning or Stephen Hawking?
Flip a coin.
Oh, man. I think I'll go with Hawking.
Flip a coin.
He was good in the wheelchair. And Roldy, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Benzanese says, I was thinking about the 49ers press conference 3 years ago on the state of the franchise, and it was bad. Brings in Lynch as GM. Now look at them. Roldy, yeah, that's why I made that, because when I was thinking about the Giants' current situation, I was looking at the 49ers, I'm like, 1 second. Rodgers takes the snap, hands to Jones. Jones off left guard, picks up 6. And another hold. This time it will be a hold, I think, on the Packers. 2:20 to go here in the third. It'll be 1st and 20. But, yeah, I had the same mindset you did. I was looking at the Niners. I'm like, this team was in the same situation we were 3 years ago. And then they brought in a young coaching staff. Shanahan was more established than the guy we have. He was a great coordinator. But he brings in the guy now that everybody loves as the defensive coordinator. He was no more accomplished than Patrick Graham is currently. So they brought in a young staff. They had a young coach who brought in a young staff, and it obviously worked out. But the key thing there for the 49ers, the fan base had patience. They went 6-10 the first year. They went 4-12 the second year. And now they're 13-3, and they're headed to the Super Bowl.
Right, they were 2-14 last year, whatever they were.
Yeah, 4-12, I think, but they were bad. Yeah, Rodgers takes the snap. He's going to throw. He hits Devontae Adams. Adams tries to cut it back, and he'll get 2. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Yeah, he's trying to do a little bit too much there. You just got to take what you can get. Instead of dancing around behind the line of scrimmage and getting a minimal gain.
Yeah, 2nd and 18, minute 40 to go here in the third quarter.
Who's better at throwing the ball, Rodgers or Stephen Hawking? Says Stephen Lilly.
Now, Lily, now you're taking it too far. Now you're taking it too far. Rogers out of the gun, takes the snap from the 37, and that's caught by Adams. Adams to the 44 almost. It'll be about 3rd and 11 or 12.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, Eli Manning and Stephen Hawking both have the same nickname, Wheels. So there you go.
There you go. There you go. Eli looks better running than Brady. I mean, they're both pretty bad at running.
I'll admit, though, I do think Eli runs a little bit better than Brady.
Yeah, Brady's better at the QB sneak, though. I'll say that. The best I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is. He is pretty damn good.
And Rogers out of the gun from the 43. Graham in motion right to left. He's going to motion the running back out wide. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, has time. And another check down. He's going to hit Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham to the 50. And he gets tackled from behind at the 47. It'll be a 4th and 2.
And a couple of the Niners down. Bosa's down. And another defender, number 57. Can't see his name. I think they ran into each other when they converged on the tackle.
So another injury.
And that's usually what happens. They go to hit him. And they did collide over there. Bad camera angle.
Is Bosa the one that's down?
No, Bosa got up.
Oh, Bosa got up. Okay. Oh, the Mook man, thanks for the love, man. $5 Super Chat, Benzini's. Don't know who's rooting for the Chiefs or the Niners/Packers, but let us all agree we are all rooting for a slip of anything at this Super Bowl halftime show. Yes, we can agree on that.
Yeah, A-Rod don't want to slip.
No, but
It's A-Rod's.
I'd be okay with a slip. But how crazy was that? Remember that Super Bowl with Janet Jackson?
It was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
When am I coming out to Long Island? Probably never.
Roldy, I appreciate
Probably
that, man.
never. I got no reason to go to Long Island.
$2 Super Chat. But, Roldy, one thing we're going to do next year, and thanks for the love again, man, we are definitely going to organize a meetup for the Giants game, and we're going to do a much better job of it. Trying to get you guys, I'm going to hope to get 100 people if we can. I want to get a good crowd, and we all get there, because a lot of people have told me they want to do that next year after seeing us do it this year. So hopefully we get a lot of people next year, and we'll figure out which game everyone could go to. 4th and 2 here at the 47-yard line of San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
Rodgers coming out of the shotgun. Empty backfield. Rodgers going to take the snap, drops back, under pressure, throws, caught, first down to the 42.
Well, that gives them a tiny speck of life.
What do you mean? Where will we meet, Long Island? Yeah, I mean, could do that. I mean, we met at a hotel beforehand. The day before, we could organize it like that, and we all get to hang out, the night before, and then go to the game. That way, you don't got to worry about driving there. And we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. But we'll start organizing it, probably July, August, and we'll figure out the game that we're going to go to.
Yeah. Yepers. That was a lot of fun last year.
Yeah, it was great.
Big shout out to Meet the Mets with the food.
Yeah, Meet the Mets was the man. Meet the Mets was the man.
Yeah, he was. Yep, that was fun. Got our ass kicked, but still, it was a good time.
And Stephen Lilly says, depending on the game and timing, I may fly over, watch the game, and then fly straight back. Yeah, Strong Island, man. Strong Island, man. The Invisible Man walks into a bar, Robert Hines says. All right.
Yeah.
Of course the Niners are better than us. Every team that made the playoffs is better than us.
Almost every team in the league is better than us, except for the Redskins.
Yeah. That's about it. Redskins and the Bengals. If I was older, I would love to go to a game, but I'm 12. Well, yeah, it's Crispy Cracker. That's cool, man. I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, Burrs.
Will I be tailgating with White Castle? No, because Bad Dog does not like White Castle.
No, I'll kick the bag out of his hand, and Senor will grade the kick.
But one thing
you're not tailgating with White Castle. You tailgate with real food,
burgers,
sausage, steaks. Right.
Yeah, but we'll try to organize it, get all the food together, the beer together, maybe this year ahead of time, and try to do something. Get a big tailgate. I would love to do that. I've seen other YouTubers do it. I think it'd be awesome.
Right.
Let's see what we got here.
Why don't you have time here, morons? I don't know. Who let you out of your cage, Jason Shivel?
It's 8:54 p.m., Jason. 8:54.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. If
Eastern
you're on the
Standard
West Coast, it's 5:55. If you're in the Philippines, it's actually tomorrow, 9:55 a.m. If you're in Australia, it's actually 3:55 p.m. tomorrow.
Like, I don't get it. He's calling us morons. I don't get this. There's literally 50,000 YouTubers streaming this game. If it upsets you that much, go to one of the other streamers that's showing the time. Like, I don't get it.
Or you could get your own TV and watch the game. Now, I know Mommy's probably watching one of her soap operas and you don't like that, but you got to man up.
Yeah, so here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. I forgot to change that. Packers trailed 34-7 with the ball on a fourth down here. Oh, no, they got the first. My mistake. I'll change that quarter in a second. Rodgers out of the gun from the 43. He's going to take the snap, drops back to pass, looks, throws, right side, got a man, Jimmy Graham, caught at the 10, 5, touchdown!
Finally, they went down the field, and Jimmy Graham, he hasn't done anything since becoming a Packer. But that time, he's wide open down the middle of the seam, and Rodgers hits him in stride. So, again, the Packers are the breath of life, and they needed that. They needed a quick score if they're going to have any chance in this game. And they just blew coverage. Nobody picked up Jimmy Graham. He went right down the seam. Nobody guarded him. And took it into the end zone for the 6.
Yeah, he's a fat slob that's addicted to porn because he can't get. Are you talking about the guy that's trolling us? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see if Graham's in. He's in.
Bust down.
He's in. But yeah, and Rodgers did a great job there. First, he looked off the defender. He looked left, came back right, hit Graham. So that was a great play.
So yeah, get mad at us, Jacoby Nash, because you can't watch the game. That's our fault that you don't have a television. Right. Blame that on us, sure. Yes, blame that on us.
Guy can't pay his
That's
cable
a good
bill.
idea. So you can't watch the game, so get mad at us, because that's our fault.
I love it, man.
What the hell?
I mean, technically, we're doing a service for people because we're not allowed to show the game. So we do the best we can to give the game to you guys, and you come in and say that.
Right. Chris, I think he's a little short on that, by the way.
You think so? We'll see.
I think he's a little short. They are reviewing it.
So they got.
I think that's a couple inches short, which is what that troll is, from what I understand. If you know what I mean.
So do you like the superhero movies? Are you a fan of the superhero movies?
No, only Superman and Batman. We've discussed this.
Oh, we have. You're right, because they're showing
Yes.
a Harley Quinn trailer right now.
Yeah, I don't care about Harley Quinn. Didn't know who Harley Quinn was. Couldn't care less. Superman and Batman. That's it.
I saw what I see. I saw Bad Boys yesterday. That was good. And now
Yep,
I got to see 1917. That looks great.
Yeah, I don't watch movies. Don't have time. So, and certainly don't want to spend $30. Last movie I went to was Toy Story 4, and Little Bad Dog made it for about 25 minutes before we had to leave the theater. Not that he was grunting at it, but he was running around, and he did not want to be there. So then we get home, and he watches it on DVD without a problem, or Netflix, or whatever the hell we use to watch. Now we have Disney Plus, so we can watch whatever the hell we want, but,
So how was Toy Story 4?
It's actually pretty good. It's
Yeah.
not as good as the other ones, though. It's not close.
Yeah.
The first 3 are amazing. This one fell off a little bit.
Hey, Vaughn, if I could pay your rent, I would, man. Thanks for popping into the stream, though, buddy. One of my best subscribers, been here since near the beginning, man. What's up, man?
I'll tell you what, Yvonne. I'll pay your rent if you pay my mortgage. How's that? You want to pay my mortgage?
That would work. That's a fair swap.
What's that? Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Let's see what we got here. The Packers should draft a quarterback since Aaron is older than Favre was when they drafted him. Yeah, they definitely could draft a quarterback for sure. Have him sit there for 2 or 3 years like Rodgers. That's definitely in the cards this year.
Yeah.
Is the girl playing Harley Quinn the same girl that played in The Wolf of Wall Street, the one that had her legs open to Leonardo DiCaprio? I saw Wolf of Wall Street. I'm trying to remember if that is her.
You know what's funny?
I can't remember.
I remember that movie. I was on not too long ago, but I don't remember that.
Margot Robbie.
You have 80 cents in your bank account. That ain't going to pay my mortgage. That's not going to pay my mortgage. I can't even get anything off the dollar menu with that, Yvonne.
Okay, so that is her.
Right.
Yeah. I knew it. I know it's Margot Robbie. I didn't know. And he didn't get in, by the way.
He was short. Yeah, he was short.
Rodgers under center that you figure QB sneak here, and it's not going to be. Handoff, he gets in. All right, so it's like 4 more seconds comes off the clock, but it's a touchdown.
Yeah. So the Packers with a faint chance here, but again, they have not stopped the 49ers offense all day.
Yeah, crazy game we got here, Mercedes-Benz in Manhattan. One thing I will say, I'm not predicting it because they have not been able to stop the Niners like Bad Dog just said. One thing I'll say, man, I remember last year, I think it was the first game of the season, Bears-Packers. I think the Packers were down 21 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and Rodgers brought them back. So it's not like it's impossible, but the way this defense is played, I just don't see them getting stops.
Yeah, but that was the Bears.
The Bears had a defense, though.
They did, but they had no offense. They got Trubisky.
Yeah, that's the thing. And they're going, wow, I put up 14. They're going for 2 here.
I don't really understand what they're going for 2 for. What does 2 get you? It gets you to 15, so you're 19 behind. So, 2 more touchdowns, 2 more 2-point conversions.
You can make it a field goal. Yeah, if you get 3 2-point conversions, it would make it a field goal game. That's asking a lot, though. Rodgers takes the snap, throws, and drops. So it's a 21-point game.
Yep.
I guess you might as well try, at that point. It's still a 21-point game, so it's worth it. It was worth it, I guess, but.
Yes.
Dwayne Basco says, count me into the game next year. That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, we just got to figure out. I'll talk about it probably in, June. Start talking about it because we got to figure out a game that everybody could go to. Whatever game is best, for everybody. I don't want it to be too cold because some people aren't going to want to go in December. So probably earlier in the year, September, October, and we'll try to get everything situated.
Yeah. Whereas the Giants, they're at home washing their tights. I didn't know football players wore tights, but maybe you watch a different type of football. Maybe it's a different Giants team you're thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm thinking that.
That really hurt my feeling. I mean, yeah, the Giants have been washing their tights since 2012. I mean, we're not good.
No. There's a lot of other teams washing their tights, too.
Yeah. 29 other teams, and soon to be 30. And it looks like they're going to onside kick this. And they do. And
it doesn't.
Niners will field it. 14:34 to go. I broke the seal. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real
quick.
I
was going to say, that just tells you how little confidence they have in the Packers defense to onside kick with 14 minutes to go in the game.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Do people come out here just to troll? Sometimes they do. Because they don't have anything to do with themselves. So they have no life. They're angry because they have no friends. They have no girlfriends. They have no prospects. They have no money. They have no nothing. So they just come on here and they vent online because in real life, if they said it to someone's face, they'd get their eyes knocked out of their skull. So that's usually how they do it here. But yeah. I was serious earlier. I couldn't make the Jets game due to other things, but I want to make it this. Well, Stephen Lilly, that would be phenomenal if you could ever make it to a Giants game. So Garoppolo's going to turn, going to hand off. It's Mostert running right, and he's going to cut it back and gets 4 yards down to the 44 of the Green Bay Packers. Clock continues to run. 49ers up 34-14. Probably not going to see Garoppolo throw much in this game. Mostert has been the star, almost 200 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns. And Niners just kind of running away with it at this point.
All right, what do we got?
Just a 4-yard run by Mostert, and that's it. So.
All right. And once again, thank you to everybody for being here.
Have I tried Heineken alcohol-free beer? There's no reason to drink beer if there's no alcohol in it there, Lake Nona. No reason.
Yeah, I saw that come out. Well, I'm surprised they even made that. There's a handoff to Mostert. Mostert with a stiff arm. He'll get 2. It'll be a 3rd and 4. I mean, I know they have them. What's the other one? The O'Doul's is alcohol-free.
There's O'Doul's. They have a bunch of AA stuff. There's a lot of companies that make non-alcoholic beer.
I just don't get it. Well,
I don't either. I know what non-alcoholic beer tastes like. I've never had it before.
Yeah. 3rd and 4 here, 13:20 to go, and Mostert with over 200 yards on the ground.
So he just went over 200 yards with that carry.
And I would give it to him again, the way he's been running.
He probably will.
And they're out of the gun at the 42, and he does. He gives it to Mostert. Mostert almost got it. Now, do you go for it here? 4th and 1. I think you got to punt, right?
Got to punt it. You have to punt it. You can't give them any kind of field position here. It looks like they are going to go for
This
it.
is a mistake because if they don't get it, you're actually opening up the door just a little bit for the Packers.
Yeah, I agree. There's no reason. There's no reason to do it here. But I mean, I guess you're trying to put your foot on the throat, knowing if you get it, you run off more clock. I mean, you got a 3-touchdown lead. It's in the 39. If you kick it in the end zone, you gain 19 yards.
Yeah, I guess. Here's
So the-
Garoppolo coming out 4th and 1 from the 39. Kittle in motion, left to right.
It's like they're going to try to draw them off sides, Chris.
And they should take the 5-yard penalty. And I think they did. So it'll give them more room to punt it, and that's the right decision there. 12-17 to go.
Yep.
Because if you don't get that, you're at midfield. That's, good decision there by the Niners.
Josh Pritchard, ask your mother, how do you think you were born? You can call me Daddy. Yeah, Afghanistan used to drink O'Doul's all the time as a kid. Oh God.
Yeah, Josh, that was that really hurt too. That hit.
The trolls suck. Oh, you're gay. Oh, that's a good one. I've been waiting all day to put that on somebody. That's a first class insult right there.
Now, why didn't they back the ball up? I thought they took the penalty. I guess they didn't.
I guess they didn't. Imagine them going for it now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys got a kick out of that. You got to let the trolls know who's in charge sometimes. You don't address them all, but, you got to. Yeah, they false started. Now, did we see this in the what game was this where they continued to false start and the clock continued to run?
Right.
Was this the Patriots and Titans?
Right?
Where they continue to do this because they wanted it, they declined it, and now it's a false start, and they can decline it again, but the clock should continue to run?
Oh, that's what happened. They declined it the first time.
Right, but the clock should continue to run because it does that all the way up to 4 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. It's something crazy like that.
They got to get rid of this rule where teams could intentionally false start.
But that's what they did, and they did accept this one. So it is 4th down 6.
So the Niners give themselves more room with the intentional false start.
And see how the clock is running? So they could do it again. They could honestly let the clock run down and do it again and waste another 40 seconds off the clock.
That's ridiculous. That needs to be changed.
I don't think they're going to do it, but it'd be funny if they did.
They're going to let it wind all the way down. 11:30 to go here in the 4th. Thank you so much, Mojdad. I really appreciate that, man. $1 super chat. Dribbling and bibbling. I appreciate that, buddy. And the Packers are going to field that at the 9, maybe the 8, 11:25 to go in the 4th.
Yep. Nippers.
But maybe we'll get a crazy drive here. Maybe a quick 3-minute drive, and then we have some excitement.
You never know. You can't count out Aaron Rodgers. They did go down there and score pretty quick. But we'll see what happens here.
And I appreciate that, Nikki. Thank you very much, buddy.
Yes, thank you, Nikki. Nikki!
Come on, Rodgers, Sonor says. Sonor wants Rodgers to bring him back into the game.
Sonor.
It's not over yet. There's still 12 minutes to go. 3 scores. It's not over yet, but they got to score in 3 minutes.
It ain't looking good. We'll tell you that right now. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Do.
Thank you for being.
Yes, Ari.
Thank you for being Breastly Dudes, MHS. What does that even mean?
Beastly, Chris.
Oh, beastly. I thought he said breastly. Oh, okay.
Well, we know you're not an English major, so we won't hold that against you.
That's what happens when you've been streaming for 6 hours straight.
Yes, this commercial is very weird. Eddie Grant milking a Skittles giraffe. Yeah.
Oh man, that's what happens when you've been streaming for 6 hours straight. You start seeing extra R's in words.
You do. That's what happened with the. Whatchamacallit there. The Super Bowl.
Yeah. What's up, Gino? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy.
Bad. It was bod. Bod.
Bad Dog has a P.O. box resolving. I don't, but he does.
Yes, I do have a P.O. box. I do. Actually, like I said, a guy on my channel earlier sent me a really nice Giants winter hat. It's gorgeous. Freaking nice stitched logo, stitched NFL in the back. Really nice hat.
Do you think Jason Witten will be a Giant? There's rumor about it. Yeah, I think it's possible to be a coach. I don't think he'll be a player. Chris, check your Discord. I will check it after the stream. I can't do it while I'm live.
Yep. Yippers. Yuppers. I still need to send a PBR hat. The Bad Dog says Techie. PBR ought to make they ought to make some non-alcoholic beer. Imagine that.
11:25 to go here in the fourth. The Packers trail by 21 with the ball at their own 8, 34-13, and Rodgers needs magic now.
Yeah, he does.
What's up, Goat? Rodgers out of the gun, takes the snap, play action, and they're still doing checkdowns here. Screen pass to Graham. That's not going to cut it. Yeah, you'll move the ball, but you got to move it in chunks here.
Yeah, you move the ball, but you also move the clock. And they do need to move it in chunks. You might as well look down the seam. It seems like their best plays have been right down the middle of the field.
Chris Leone, man. You son of a bitch. $2 super chat you can forget about. He says, do you put ketchup on your Bresley? Oh, I'm never going to live that one down. Bresley. 2nd and 5. Rodgers out of the gun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Cooking. And he's going to get rid of it. 3rd and 5.
Is it true that Packers aren't going to the Super Bowl because Rodgers is the masked singer? Rodgers is missing in action in big games, as always.
Darren, man, thanks for that, man. $2 super chat you can't forget about. He says, who you got, Niners or Chiefs?
Niners.
I think I'm going to go Niners, too. Darren.
Niners.
But I think it's going to be a great game. 3rd and 5, 10:48 to go here in the fourth.
Yep. I think so, too. Bresley. Indeed. 1 out of 6. Here comes the pain.
Here comes Rodgers, 3rd and 5 at the 13. Takes the snap out of the gun, drops back to pass. They come with a bull rush. Throws it deep down the middle. He's got Adams. He caught it. 40, 30, 25, down to the 22. And Aaron Rodgers maybe with a little late game magic.
Wow, what a throw by Rodgers. And again, it's pretty much right up the seam because Richard Sherman just got toasted. Right there by Devontae Adams, and Sherman showing the old man speed, and I know that very well. You're not as fast as we used to be. Rodgers stepped into that throw and delivered an absolute dime down the field, and the mask came off a little bit on there, Steven.
10:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10.
The sports influencer says, Chris, you've got the biggest beasts I've ever seen.
What? Turns and hands, right side, nowhere to go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Instead of breasts, you have beasts.
Oh, I have beasts. I appreciate
There's
that.
a flag in the play. Sherman did look like Eli Apple on there.
Rayvon, it's probably over. It's 97% over, but I've seen crazy comebacks before. I'm not going to.
You never know. It ain't over till it's over. Yogi said it.
28-3, guys. Remember that.
This is true. 28-3.
But those are the types of plays they need. They need huge chunk plays. They got to score here within the next minute and a half to have a shot.
And how the Niners allow that to even happen, knowing that they need those plays, is beyond me. How you're not playing a deep. See, I hate the prevent, but when you're up by 3 touchdowns and 9 minutes to go in the game, that's the defense you're supposed to play.
Yeah.
Is to allow them to complete the middle of the field and make them take up 5 minutes on touchdown drives.
Rodgers out of the gun, looks left, throws left, caught out of bounds. Adams picks up 8. 9:24 to go.
Attention Dish subscribers, as of 7 p.m. Wednesday, March 20th, you are now no longer able to watch WXXA. That's not what it's called anymore. It's Fox. Usually when it was WXXA, it used to be a really good channel. Fox sucks. Honestly, outside of the football, who gives a damn?
Thank you so much, Muzdat, for the $2 super chat. He says, you guys are great, man. So much love. I really appreciate that, man.
Thank you, that Muzdat. Appreciate that.
Muzdat, do me a favor, anybody else, go in that description, subscribe to Bad Dog. There's a throw caught out in the flat, and he's going to go down to the 8-yard line. That's a first down for Jones. 8:51 to go. They got to hurry up, though. Hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage.
Remember that game? Oh, God, yeah. Aaron Hicks with that saving catch in extra innings, Jared. That was a crazy game. We beat the Twins 14-12. That game was insane, man.
Nice play, though. by Jones to come back and catch that ball. We got to look for the end zone on this play. 8:30 to go. Rodgers out of the gun. They score here. It's a 14-point game.
Yeah.
It's a 3-wide set. Rodgers takes the snap, drops back, pump fake, in trouble. Backs up. He's going to roll out to the right, buying time. Throws on the run. He's got him. Touchdown, Rodgers. 8:13 to go in the fourth.
Well, Packers not going down without a fight. And Aaron Rodgers doing what he does best, roll out, buying time, and throwing a laser into the back of the end zone. So they have a little life now.
Don't count out Rodgers just yet.
L&M Bros, I am a Yankee fan. Chris is a Mets fan.
Unfortunately.
But I'm trying to get him to wear the pinstripes. Trying.
May not be able to change the score, but something happened on my computer, at least for a couple minutes, guys. We'll see if I can fix it. But it's 34-19, extra point pending.
Now, again, the Niners really have not stopped. Or I'm sorry, the Packers haven't stopped the Niners. The Niners ran 3 straight times and punted the ball away last time. Now, do you think the Packers try another onside kick at this point?
Snap, hold, kick, good. How many times? They still have I can't see it here. They got 3 timeouts or 2?
I think they used one. I think they got 2. But they tried an onside kick of 14:45 to go in the fourth. You think they try another one here?
No. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you don't get it, 3 possessions, the game is over. So I'd kick off here.
Right.
Right? I would kick off here.
But the Niners take up 4 or 5 minutes off the clock.
Game's over anyway, yeah. So what do you trust more? That's the thing. Do you trust your defense or do you trust recovering an onside kick? I
don't know. The defense hasn't been good at all.
Yeah, I completely understand your mindset. They would need a 3-and-out. Did they think they could get one? The only way they're getting a 3-and-out, I think, is if the Niners do what they did on the last drive and they stay ultra conservative. And then maybe you get a 3-and-out. They have 3 timeouts, so the Packers have 3 timeouts. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Well, I thought they used up. Well, maybe I was thinking of that earlier game when the Titans used it up.
Oh, Watch Doctor, man. Thanks for the love, man. I really appreciate that. $5 super chat, Benzanese. He says, Aaron Rodgers should have gotten Allstate to prevent mayhem like this.
Should have.
And Chizola says, I could see the future. The Packers win. We'll see. Listen, I said it right at the start of the fourth. I said, you know what? If they scored that touchdown, I remember that Bears game last year. He was down 21 in the fourth and he came back. I'm not going to rule Rodgers out. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but I'm not ruling him out just yet.
Right. I wouldn't either. But, again, the Niners have allowed 2 big plays down the seam, which you just cannot allow at this juncture in the game. You got to make them work underneath like they've done all game.
Yeah.
John Letourneau, he's underachieved, and I am not a fan. And in case you didn't hear me earlier, your hats should be there Tuesday, my man. Your hat should be there on Tuesday. Let me tell you something. Priority mail shipping went up quite a bit.
I sound foolish. I don't think I'm foolish. I mean, I'm literally telling you guys, 99% chance Packers lose this game, but there's still a chance. That's all I'm saying. I don't think I sound foolish.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. The game's not over. You got 9 minutes almost. They have 3 timeouts. The game's not over. It's a 2-possession game. Chizolo, thanks so much for the love. Then let's go back to Giants-Eagles, even though I hate doing it. How much were the Giants up in that game against the Eagles, the Miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2?
Yeah, 31-10 with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah. Chizolo, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. Jimmy threw for 48 yards. Run matters, and you see it. Of course the run matters. Great goal there. And NYC Dreams, thanks for the love. $2 super chat. What's up, guys? I really appreciate that. Thank you for the love.
Priority mail goes up. You're welcome, says Independent Outsider. I'm guessing he works for the post office.
But yeah, if the Niners get a couple of first downs, the game's over. They still need a miracle, and it looks like they might try the onside kick again, Bad Dog. Nope, they're gonna kick it off. I don't get that. A little pooch there to the. What's the point of that? Why not just kick it into the end zone? They'll have it at the 26.
I really don't know. But Rodgers bought all kinds of time there, and again located at the back of the end zone. 7 seconds. Not many teams are going to stop somebody throwing 7 seconds.
And Watch Doctor, thank you for the love. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. Don't count out a third Hail Mary from Aaron Rodgers. He's done more than that. I think he's got at least 3 in his career. He's got the one against the Giants.
One against the Lions, I think.
Cardinals. He had one. He's had at least 3. 8:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Niners have it at their own 27. And Garoppolo's going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. They're going to come out in shotgun. We're going to see if they stay conservative here or if they go for the win. And they're going to go for the win. Garoppolo takes the snap, looking over the middle. Got him. And there it is. Kittle all the way up to the 47. And thank you so much.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Chisolo with the $2 super chat. He says, I get 24-0 vibes and 28-3 vibes. He's feeling Rodgers right now.
I was just going to say, though, this is the first time they've used Kittle today, and what a time to use him. I forgot what the game was that. Was it against the Packers when he ran that freaking had that huge gain, just carried everybody? I forgot what game that was we were doing when he carried the entire defense like Bavaro did.
Oh, yeah. That was, who'd they play? It was a primetime game.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
Might have been the Packers. Was that the game where they blew? No, because it was a close game.
Yeah.
It was the Seahawks.
Seahawks, that's right.
Garoppolo's going to turn. He's going to pitch it to Mostert. Mostert cuts it back up the middle for 5, 2nd and 5. Need to stop here.
Yeah, he cut the Mostert on that one, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get some Mostert with your catch-up.
Oh, it was the Saints game? Okay, my mistake then. It was the Saints game?
Oh, the Saints. That's right.
Okay.
That was a great freaking game.
Yeah, it was.
You put Mostert on the hot dog?
Yeah. So this is it. You got to get the stop here or this game's over. I'll say that. 2nd and 5.
But this is where a good running game, and look at the rushing yards, 278 yards on the ground. This is where the rushing game ends it because you continue to move the chains and the clock.
Here they are from the 49-I formation. Garoppolo's going to pitch it again to Mostert, and this time they wrap him up. He gets 3. So this, what do you do here? Do you stay conservative? Because they were in the same exact spot last drive, and they chose to run it on 3rd and 3.
I think you got to run it again at this point. If you're not going to run it, you have to throw a conservative pass. I mean, the same thing they just did to Kittle. You could throw that pass. You could throw a screen. Whatever it is, you want it to be completed. Honestly, I think if you go play action here, I think that you might be able to get the Packers to bite on the play action and find Kittle again over the middle. We'll see what they do. I don't like him out of the shotgun. I know that.
I agree with that. I would have went under center. From the 47, they are going to throw. Garoppolo takes the snap, looks, throws. That's a flag.
Everywhere, yep.
Oh, man.
I don't know what you can argue when you almost tear the guy's jersey off.
That's the game. 5:53 to go. Pass interference on Kittle, and that'll do it. I think, unless a fumble happens or something, but.
Right. I mean, you knew it immediately. But they were looking for Kittle. I mean, that's where you're going to go in that situation. And, that's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, because Kittle was, on that too. They were both getting physical.
Not as bad as I thought it was. From the opposite end, it looked like he grabbed him, but that was not as bad as I thought it was. Now, somebody said earlier, man, unless it's really egregious at this level, you got to let him play. It's not a hand fighting on both players there.
John Letourneau, I'm never bringing that game up again. 5:53 to go here in the 4th. 1st and 10 after the penalty.
Well, I'll bring that up if you can bring up Super Bowl 39 again.
They have it at
Super Bowl 39.
They have it at the 40. They figure they're gonna run here at the 42.
Gonna run it 3 times now.
And Garoppolo's gonna take it. He's gonna bake it. Gives to Mostert, and this time they wrap him up. But the damage has already been done. 5:47 to go. They'll be able to take it down to about 5:10 before the next snap.
Packers got to start using their timeouts here. I think they have to. Honestly,
I
know that's Pat Shurmur-esque, but at this point, you're down by 2 touchdowns, not 1 score like when Shurmur uses them.
I don't know. I think I would save them until if they could hold them on the next 2 plays. You still have what do you got now? 5:10. They snap it. You got 4:30.
They did take a timeout. They did take it.
I think that's the only one I would use. I would try to save the other 2. But we'll see what they do. 5:47 to go here in the 4th. Muse that. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 Super Chat. Benzini. He says Super Bowl 39.
I mean, why not? Bring that up.
Yeah,
I like that game.
We can talk about that. That's an all-time classic.
It is. Some quarterbacks like Eli, when the chips are down, they step up, they make perfect throws, and they win Super Bowls. And then some quarterbacks vomit and come up short.
Yeah,
you got a guy playing on a broken leg out there for the Eagles, and then you got a quarterback vomiting because he ate too much chunky soup.
Yeah, and in the hurry up offense, he's jogging, he's walking. Here we go.
He can do it.
Yeah,
chunky buckethead.
Garoppolo coming out in the gun. 2nd and 11 from the 43. High snap, wide open, caught out in the flat. Great blocking. And we'll see where they mark him. They're going to give him the first.
Give it to him, Chris. And a great job by Mostert not going out of bounds. Just took everything he could get. And again, there's a nice safe throw. They get Mostert out on the outside, and he just stayed in bounds. He did not go out of bounds and not run towards out of bounds. That's a smart play. They move the chains, and as Don Meredith would say, he would start singing, "Turn out the lights." Party's over.
Party's over. 5:31 to go. They used their second timeout.
Yes, they did.
And they're already in field goal range, too. So a field goal would absolutely end it.
Yep, without a doubt.
Now, I don't think he got this. He was short. He was definitely short.
It's third down, though, now. That was second down.
Right. It would be 3.5 yard.
So maybe that's what the Packers did, was challenge.
But I saw a timeout come off.
Well, that one came off the last time because he used it after the first run. So they had to.
Oh, okay. It's a good challenge. He didn't get it. Yeah.
Well, you might as well challenge it. I mean, even if you lost the challenge, you're going to use a timeout anyway.
Yeah. He definitely got it.
Yeah. Yep. I left my Super Bowl hopes in San Francisco, says Independent Outsider. God, I'm hungry. This 1,300, 1,600 calorie a day diet is I'm hungry. Hungry.
Joseph Santiago. I think Joseph Santiago was coming at me. I said the game's over. What is this guy talking about? He says, what, the comeback? They might not even touch the ball again. Comeback? I don't know what to tell you.
Santiago.
I said the game's over.
Did Santiago send you?
Yeah.
John Letourneau says, "I'm not coming at Bad Dog. LOL, y'all are the best." I love you, Johnny. You're the man, buddy. You know that. You should be a Giants fan, John. I mean, other than that, you're perfect in every way. But you got to be the Eagles. I mean, come on, man. They got booger green uniforms. Dude, the hat I got. I'll say this. I did say this to my wife, John. I said the hat I got you. That's actually nice. I remember when the Eagles used to have that design on their helmet with the actual full eagle. The wing that they have now is disgraceful. It's terrible. They got to go back to the old style Eagles helmet. I could actually look at that and not vomit.
5:31 to go here in the fourth.
Billy Bob Jones, the same guy that's been trolling the whole time, making different accounts, says we're trash. Yeah, so is your mother. How do you think you were born? Say that for everything.
So it is 3rd and 1.
I'm bad. I was just thinking hunger's a state of mind as I eat a cookie. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Have one for me, sir.
So 3rd and 1 here. They did not use the timeout. The clock starts to tick here.
Shoveling and hoveling.
Shoveling and hoveling.
See, that's what happens. You come at me, you're going to get roasted. That's what happens. Like a peanut.
And handoff to I got it.
That's going to do it.
Now the game is officially over.
Yeah. And Mostert, what a game for Mostert, man. Just incredible. Career day. And there's Aaron Rodgers, the most overrated quarterback in recent years. Can't ever win the big one. We know that. And sorry, Chris. That's just how it is.
He lost to the better team today. That's for damn sure.
Well, they just never could recover. I mean, they got punched in the face. They were down 27-0 at the half. And he did everything he could, man. Rodgers doesn't have – it's funny because people say he doesn't have a great team around him, but he does. I mean, Aaron Jones is good. He had Jordy Nelson and Devontae Adams together for years, and they're good. They're starting to get older now, but it's a good team. But this defense of the Niners is incredible. And Mostert today was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
5:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10.
Stephen Lee says, I can hear Rodgers now. I got injured. My beard got in my eyes, says Stephen Lilly.
Here they are from the 31-yard line. Offset I formation. Kittle in motion left to right. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to give. And he'll get 3 yards. Good tackle there by Martinez. 5:08 to go. And the Packers will use their last and final timeout.
Yes, they are. Cheeseheads went to bed. Or Cheeseheads went bad. They did. They spoiled. I'll become a Giants fan if Chris becomes a Phillies fan. Okay, done. Done, John.
Nope.
Done.
Nope. I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Mets fan for life.
But make John a Giants fan.
Nope.
It's easier to go from Mets to Phillies than it is to go from Eagles to Giants.
I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. But I appreciate the offer, John.
If somebody calls me gay, you got to tell them to ask their father. No, because that's what I say. You got to ask your mother, how do you think you were born, proving I'm not. That's what I'm saying, the sports influencer. That's what I'm saying. If they say that, I say, no, obviously, ask your mother, because if I was, I wouldn't be banging his mother. Understand the philosophy there? I also like one guy told me I can't. He said, I'll tell you after this play. It was actually pretty funny.
And here they are from the 29-yard line. Garoppolo's going to take the snap, turns and hands, up the middle, pick up of, I don't know, five. It'll be 3rd and 2. 5 minutes to go in the 4th.
This guy says to me, he goes, well, you do this because you can't get a girlfriend. You do this because you can't get any girlfriends. You can't get any girls, she told me. And I said, yeah, you're right. I was like, that's the truth. He's not lying. I can't get any girlfriends. I go, it's kind of hard to get a girlfriend when you're freaking married. You know what I mean? So, yes, you're right. I can't.
What's up there, Joseph Cupid? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Dustin? Thanks for being here, buddy. And there's Jerry Rice celebrating on the sidelines.
Jerry Rice is old. Better watch out. He might pull a tricep muscle.
3rd and 2 here from the 23. Garoppolo out of the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Mostert. Mostert, he'll lose a yard, maybe 2. It'll be about a 41, 42-yard field goal attempt.
4:20 to go in the 4th quarter. 4:20 left in the Packers season. 4:20 crew, smoke them if you got them. 4:20 to go.
We're going to have a Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yes, we are.
Jerry Rice can step on the field. He probably still can, Ariane.
I can step on the field, too. Don't mean I can play on it. Jerry Rice is in better shape than me? Bet. Bet he isn't.
Don't worry about it, TD. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Bet he isn't in better shape than me. He's a lot older than me. I guarantee he's not in better shape than me.
How old is Jerry Rice, though? He's, 55?
No, he's got to be older than that. He's he's 55. I think he was born in 64. So, yeah. He's got me by 12 years.
Yeah.
He's probably still in good shape. But I don't mean you don't put... Trust me, that's my point. He's still in shape. You don't pull fat. You pull muscles. But those old muscles tighten up. Trust me, I'm older. I understand this.
And Demonic says as old-fashioned as a Super Bowl as you could get. Yeah. You got one air-it-out team versus one, grind-it-out team. So
you got a new school. You got new school and the old school.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the old school get beat today by Kansas City. Of course, Tennessee doesn't have the defense that the Niners do. If Gould makes this, it's over. If he shanks it, Packers still with a speck of life.
And they shouldn't have went for the extra point, the 2-point conversion. Otherwise, they would have been down 16. But now the game is officially over. 37-20.
Yepers. And that will do it. The 49ers and Chiefs are going to battle. Deebo Samuel enjoying it. And 220 rushing yards for Raheem Mostert tonight. Second most in the NFL playoff game. Eric Dickerson had 248 yards in one of the playoff games. That is the record. 4 touchdowns, most in an NFC championship game, tied for second most in an NFL playoff game. Yeah, well, you know who has the most? You know who has the most?
Ricky Waters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have, 5 or 6?
That was 5, and that was a bad day for Giants fans. Bad day for me.
Yeah, Ricky Waters killed it.
Bad day for me. That was LT's last game.
He was a great running back, Waters.
Yeah. That one hurt. Watching LT, knowing that was the last time I was going to see LT, that one hurt. That one hurt. With Eli, didn't get to really see him come on the field and go off of it. I got choked up seeing him on the sideline for a second, but it wasn't the same thing as seeing Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm still surprised they didn't give him something. Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, the field goal. Not right now, Lake Nona. It's too cold. And the kick is away. Packers are going to field it from the 3. And he'll take it up to the 25. Green Bay will start there. 3:26 to go here in the 4th quarter. Appreciate that, Belly. Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you, Belly. Belly. Who do you think is the favorite in the Super Bowl? Well, somebody said the Niners are favored by a point, right?
No, I think he said the Chiefs are favored by a point.
Were they?
I could have misread it. I thought he said that the Chiefs were favored by 1 against the Niners and 5.5 against the Packers.
Well, there's more Super Bowl wins all time. Niners will try to tie the Steelers and the Pats. Let's see if Rodgers can get something going here. They'll hand off.
Hand off, down 17.
So Pat Shermer made his way to the sideline for the Pack.
Gain of 3 to the 29. Gain of 4, I guess. 3:16 to go here in the fourth. I think that game's going to be a pick 'em when all is said and done. I think the betting public will probably make that game a pick 'em.
Might as well be a pick 'em with a point anyway.
Yeah, what's going on, Detonator? Rodgers takes the snap out of the gun. And
That's why
he fumbled it.
Because Rodgers got wrecked.
Yeah, Rodgers grabbing his helmet there.
State Farm didn't do a good job of protecting him today.
2:46 to go here in the fourth. It'll be 3rd down and a mile.
Yep. Well, you know what? Aaron Rodgers sucks, Chris. I mean, Daniel Jones fumbles like that, and they say that Daniel Jones sucks. So Aaron Rodgers obviously sucks. That's the 3rd time he's fumbled today. 3rd time he's fumbled. He's garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, don't even put him in the Hall of Fame. He's terrible. I mean, he fumbled. That's horrible. He's a terrible quarterback. He's in, his 15th year?
And here we go. Rodgers takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to roll out to the right, buying time. Throwing deep down the field. And incomplete. 4th and 13.
Yeah, Daniel Jones would have thrown that ball and completed it. No, I'm just kidding. I just like saying that now. Yeah, I see a lot of Daniel. I see a lot of Aaron Rodgers and Daniel Jones. I'm kidding, of course. I wish. I just think that's funny. I always find the fumbling thing amusing. Like quarterbacks don't fumble.
Yeah, they all do. When
you
don't block. Yeah. Wentz fumbles a ton. He's got, I think, what is it?
47 in his career.
Yeah.
47 fumbles since 2016 does Wentz.
So here's Rodgers. It'll be 4th and 13 from his own 22.
John Letourneau says Eli's better than Rodgers. All right, Johnny. Johnny would make a good. He'd make a good Giants fan.
I love Eli.
He's trying to get you to be a Phillies fan.
Niners call a timeout. That's interesting.
John Lynch over there.
Former Buck.
Robert Saleh to Matt LaFleur. Yeah, Burrs.
Any chance the Giants? No, the Giants are not considering a quarterback in this draft, Blake. No chance.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No way. Herbert's going to be Herbert. I don't think Tua or Herbert will be as good as Daniel Jones. I think Burrow could be in the right situation, but Herbert definitely not Tua. Tua's too injury prone. Tua's always hurt. Always.
What's going on there? What is going on, Tyler Serto? 4th and 13, 2:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rodgers coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Williams out wide left. Empty backfield from the 22. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Throws, caught over the middle. That's a 1st down. Adams running backwards. Go down. Well, 2-minute warning. Doesn't matter. Yep. To the 38.
2-minute warning. Bad Dog Wentz fumbles a lot, but I'll take him over Dak any day. I don't blame you. Dak is going to stink now that Garrett's gone. Watch.
We'll see. I do think Garrett had a lot to do with his success. I will agree with that.
Senor says Herbert will be better than Jones if he comes to L.A. No, he won't. Rivers wasn't better than Eli. He went to L.A. Do I know Michael Francesi? Of course.
Who?
Michael Francesi. Or is it Michael Francesa? Do you know Michael Francesi?
Oh, is that who he meant? Okay. Mike Francesa?
I don't know. I think that's what he means. Not personally. Bricks is in the house. Bricks.
The Pope, Hypothesis says. Yes, the Pope.
The Pope.
I don't know why they call him the Pope. I guess because he's like the first guy to do it. Is that why?
Because he's sports religion.
Yeah.
Pope.
The Pope.
Tank Mush, the Pope. What else do they call him? Mike Zahn.
Mike's on.
Yeah, because, they say Mike's on.
Yeah, Mike's on. Yeah.
So they call him Mike Zahn. Mike Zahn. So they call him Zahn. What's the other one? Mic'd up because he was mic'd up for a while. So now he was Mikedupp, mic'd up. When he couldn't, it was mic'd up.
And he's also known, obviously, for his Diet Cokes.
Yeah, yes. He used to drink the regular Coke, then he went to the Diet Coke. For some reason, he didn't lose any weight.
Yeah, not much. Well, you know what? He's definitely skinnier than he used to be.
Maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
I feel like the one. There's one clip of him where he knocks a soda over, and it fizzles all over the place. He knocks over a full soda and he erupts. And he's talking and he's getting all his dreams like I spilled my soda. I spilled my soda is exactly what he said. Not my soda, my soda. And Chris, I shit you not. It's like a 5-second clip. I laughed at that for 2 minutes. I had tears in my eyes. It was the dumbest thing ever, and I just could not stop laughing at it.
I have to take a look at that.
Check it out. Mike Francesa spills Diet Coke.
I'll have to check that out.
It's funny as hell, man. Just the way he runs all over the place is hilarious, man. I laugh, and it's happened to me a couple of times opening a beer. It goes all over the place without me expecting.
Have a good night, King AB. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Who you want Chris to be manager of the Mets? AJ Marshall. I mean, I would prefer an experienced guy. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think they're going to go with somebody with not a lot of experience. But I would prefer, a Dusty Baker or a Buck Showalter. But I don't think that's going to happen.
What about who's the guy I was just thinking of?
I think they're going to get Perez.
What about Paul Molitor?
I'd be okay with that. I think they're going to get the announcer, Perez. He was one of the finalists. I think they're going to make him the manager, if I had to guess. Rogers throwing it deep down the field, looking for Adams, and this is going to be picked off by Richard Sherman, and that will do it. Minute 48 to go. They'll be able to kneel 3 times, and the San Francisco 49ers are headed to the Super Bowl.
Both teams win, and both home teams win. Both home teams cover pretty easily. This is why I do not bet on games, because I can never pick them correctly. I thought for sure the Packers would give these guys a better game than this today.
Yeah, that was a blowout. Absolute blowout.
Never close. Never close. And that's Pat Shermer on the line. Actually, that's the new Mets manager, giving Chris a call.
That's Dusty Baker on the other line. And Roldy, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 Super Chat. Benzanese says, KC and the 49ers will meet up in the Super Bowl with both teams with undrafted running backs. Good call there. Yeah, good call for sure. Obviously, the Chiefs, there's no point in calling in, guys. I can't take phone calls right now. Yeah, good call. The Chiefs obviously lost Kareem Hunt last year. Niners all banged up there at the running back position. Mostert, I guess he was undrafted. Breeder's definitely undrafted.
Yeah, and Stephen Lilly says Rodgers stats, fumbles all game, and then throws an interception to finish it.
Yeah.
It's another terrible game and a big spot for Aaron Rodgers. It's just how he does it.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both end the season on interception, yeah. Hoping for a bet. I think it's going to be a good game, guys. I think the Super Bowl will be a good game. They kneel, by the way, the first play. They got to kneel 2 more times. The game's over.
You would hope so.
Will you guys root for one team or don't care? I'm probably going to root for the Chiefs just for Andy Reid.
I honestly don't care, but I wouldn't mind seeing Andy Reid win a Super Bowl. Even though I make fun of him all the time, I wouldn't mind seeing him win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
because he's really a damn good coach, and that'll always be the big knock on him. He's not coaching for the Eagles, so winning one for the Chiefs certainly wouldn't bother me one bit. I've always kind of liked the Kansas City Chiefs anyway, and I'd like to see somebody new win it. I know the Niners haven't won it since '94, but Chiefs haven't won it since '69, so I wouldn't mind seeing the Chiefs win it.
Yeah, plus the Niners already have 5, like you said. I'd go Chiefs there. And Dire Giants fan, man, thanks for being here, buddy. Have a great night. Stephen Lilly, have a great night. Vladimir Putin just popped in. What's going on, Putin?
Favorite Russian right there, Vladimir Putin. Kind of just want to see what Jimmy Garoppolo has to say to Aaron Andrews here. Oh, a little kissing going on over there.
There's Mr. Shanahan kissing his wife.
Was that his wife?
I hope. And so,
Jimmy Garoppolo kissing that guy. Oh wait, no, that wasn't happening.
And he was 38 when he took the job, and Joe Judge is 38 as the Giants coach. So hopefully in his 3rd year, when he's 41, Joe Judge gets us to a Super Bowl.
That would be amazing.
Philly fan, thank you so much, man. $5 super chat. Benzanese says Chiefs over Niners in the Super Bowl. Mark it down as my prediction.
Could definitely happen.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's gonna be a coin flip. I think it's gonna be a great game. I really do. It's gonna whoever. The most interesting part about that game for me, no matter how good the Niners are playing, the Chiefs are always in the game. So it's to me, it's gonna be an exciting game no matter what, unless it's a complete blowout in the fourth quarter. But I don't think it will be. I think the Chiefs will remain at least within striking distance. I think it's gonna come down to the wire.
I will say this: it should be more exciting than last year's Super Bowl.
Yes, well, Pat Mahomes alone makes it more exciting.
My God, that was awful last year.
I think the Niners going to win it. I'm leaning Niners right now. If I had to pick a team, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I'm leaning Niners.
Yeah, I'd lead Niners myself just because of that defense and the running game. I think the Chiefs will be able to run much against the 49ers. So obviously, even if they do become one-dimensional, Mahomes is one guy that can do it. He's a younger version of Aaron Rodgers, but I don't like your chances if you can't run against the Niners, which is tough to do anyway.
And what's going on there, Vance, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Niners now join the 1988 Bengals and 1999 Rams as the third team to reach the Super Bowl after winning 4 or fewer games the previous season. That's a great stat. That's crazy. That's insane.
Bengals obviously lost, and the Rams obviously won.
Yep, and that's, obviously Kurt Warner, and they traded for Marshall Faulk, I believe, that offseason, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, greatest show on turf.
Yep. Yippers.
Crispy Cracker, have a great night, buddy. But where's the Discord link? Yeah, if somebody in my Discord could post that, I'd appreciate it. Anybody that wants to join can. Anybody that's not done so, please go into that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We're gonna end this in like 2 minutes. We've been live all day. Big Daddy, you have a great night, man. Seti, Casey has to stop the night,
guys.
Casey has to stop the Niners running the ball. Yeah, that's the key to the game, for sure. And if they can do that, they have a chance. The Packers were not able to do that.
Two youngest quarterbacks to play each other in a Super Bowl, probably. Maybe. They're both pretty young. Trying to think of the other guys.
That's gotta be. I mean, Garoppolo's only been in the league now for 4 or 5 years, and Mahomes 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think who might be young. I mean, I'm not going all the way back, but since I've been watching, I mean, well, who did Brady play when he was really young?
Kurt Warner.
He wasn't really young when he played him, though, right? Because he spent some time in the Arena League.
No, Kurt Warner wasn't really young when he played him, no.
And Delhomme, was Delhomme young when he played him?
Jake Delhomme, I don't remember. Lakers tomorrow. The Lakers don't play tonight. We're just asking that. Verified Kobe. Yes, tomorrow night, 7:15. Lakers Celtics should be good.
There you go. Yeah, you guys, any basketball fans who just want to hang out for a good stream? Bad Dog's gonna be doing that tomorrow.
Somebody Verified Kobe asked me that in the chat. Yeah, they're not playing tonight. Tonight's a sleep night for Bad Dog.
Mahomes 2, Garoppolo 5. In terms of years, Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah, Namath was young, but I mean, he went against Earl Morrall, who had been around forever at that point. So Earl Morrall wasn't young. Earl Morrall had been in the league, I think, 11 or 12 years by that point.
Afghanistan like me pulling out that name Delhomme. Yeah, Jake Delhomme, man. Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, Marino and Montana were both pretty young. Marino was in his second year when he went to the Super Bowl, and Montana, I think, was in his 5th. So that was pretty. They're pretty young in '84. Montana's first year was Kenny Anderson. He'd been around. It's hard to say.
Goff was young, but he played an old Brady. I'm trying to think of recent Super Bowls. Eli played an older Brady.
Yep.
Warner was older when he played. Who did Ben play in his first? He played Hasselbeck, right? Hasselbeck wasn't young.
Yeah, he wasn't young. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah. Let's see, we got it. Roethlisberger was 23, but his opponent was not, Jeremy. His opponent was towards the end of his career in Matt Hasselbeck. But, guys, we are going to close it out. It's 9:49. We've been doing this all day. I just want to say thank you to anybody who may have subscribed to my channel, anybody that subscribed to Bad Dog's channel, anybody that hit the thumbs up, that watched the stream, that donated. I appreciate all of it. Thank you guys for being here. Chris Leone, have a great night. Yvonne Felipe, have a great night. Riley Franklin, have a great night. Gino, everybody, have a great night. Roldy, Christoph, Seti, thank you guys for being here. Flacco Kaepernick, that was pretty. That's a good call. That's a good one. But yeah, but Flacco wasn't that young at that point, was he?
Flacco wasn't that young. No.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let Bad Dog, of course, always close it out. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, as always, guys, thank you for hanging out with us for, 7 hours today. Really do appreciate it. As always, appreciate your supports on these streams, on the videos, and everything we do. We couldn't do it without you, and never can thank you enough. Really do appreciate it. I am exhausted. Someone said I look tired. I am tired. It's been a long day. So, Chris, thanks for having me on the channel. As always, my man, much appreciated. And, guys, get some sleep, and we'll see you next time. So, for the Entertainment Talking Sports, the Bad Diggity Dizzle, we got a Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl. Enjoy. We are gone. Peace.